Hello and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. Now, we had left off with a
Have
lovely,
you heard anything?
Not yet. I'll let you know as soon as I do.
issue with Cole not being available. I'll get into that in a moment here. We found a clutch of intact dragon eggs, which are currently incubating in Skyhold, for study purposes only, of course. How dangerous can baby dragons be? We found little else. From eyewitness reports, the adult dragons never ventured close to where the red lyrium grows, even though they could easily have done so. I can only conclude that the creatures instinctively understand that red lyrium poses a threat. Oh, we get the prismatic great axe. That's nice. Miller is free and little worse for wear. Best of all, by escaping on her own, Miller preserved the secret of her connection to the Inquisition. Her adventure has given her quite the motivation to prove herself, if she learns from it. I feel her future work will be exceptional. That's lovely. We have just that. And celebrate dragon slaying to do. Yes. Sigrid Gurlson Doughton, sure, was a delight. Such a fresh perspective. True, the evening threatened to go poorly when the Avar mage and Magister Verixis bickered over the proper use of spirit bindings. But she brought down the house during a practical demonstration of spheric energy projections, both figuratively and nearly literally. Quite invigorating. I cannot tell you how gratifying it was to see all the old goats from the Ferelden circles outdone by an Avar. We must have her back. Also, I believe Pharixus invited her to his summer villa. I don't know what a Var Twill is, but that sounds great. Okay, now I did want this.
At
Josephine to do that. 20 minutes, that's fine. That's completed, yes. All of the little things on here. Other than this. Until lure place done, our allies will see the lure properly placed and report about results. Having our soldiers place these lures in the designated area is simple enough. Researchers are examining everything known across the draconic species, and she believes that flesh of the creatures they may observe on the mount. Oh, okay. That's simple enough. Yep.
Work?
There you go, Colin. Fantastic. Okay, there is no other. Oh, there it is. I would prefer we keep our new friend out of harm's way. Let us find a cave for Stormbacker until her service with us is complete. Oh, that would have been fun, but that's fine.
Let's see what we have.
2 grizzly to bear. Yes, okay. So all 3 of those are the final missions in... From what I can tell, anyway. Okay. But on to the issue at hand. We need to have dialogue with Cole, and we might as well do it with all of the lovely characters that we have in this lovely amount of time that we have.
It comes swiftly, this moment that will be spoken of for ages. The day the Herald of Andraste challenged the Darkspawn that thought itself a god. Defeat him, and you'll be more than a holy man to the people. You'll enter legend.
Well,
I couldn't have come this far without the Inquisition at my back.
And there is the modesty people respect. People joined the Inquisition after hearing you were blessed, but they've stayed because of how you lead. I wanted to tell you that I shared their sentiments, Inquisitor, and... well, I suppose I just did.
You've always been there for us, Josephine. And for me.
It means much to hear you say that. Farewell, my lord. When you face Corypheus, may you walk in the light.
All right. Is there anything else?
Everything's in place. Corypheus now waits on you to approach the Temple of Sacred Ashes. A swift journey, and good luck.
Okay, now on to the next person.
Did I ever tell you about the time Hawk was on a merchant guild hit list? Hawk's uncle got into an investment scheme with a couple of merchant caste businessmen. They took a lot of people's coin in order to arrange the import of wandering hills from the Anderfells. A delicacy, I'm told. Their weird foreign foodstuffs arrived alive, and one of them, true to its name, wandered off in the middle of the night.
It's okay, buddy. It's alright. Very stiff hug, but
Shit.
he'll be missed.
The guild traced the shipments to Hawk's uncle, but as usual, he was so far in debt he couldn't see daylight. So they went after Hawk instead. They sent guys from the local carter to Hawk's estate one night. 5 big dusters, armed to the teeth. They're about to kick down the door when Hawk just opened it and invites them all inside. Leandra, Hawk's mother, made them tea, and for the next 2 hours tried to get them to make small talk. They wandered out of the house in a daze. No idea what just happened. Never came back. Hawk just had that effect on people. I always wanted to tell that one. Thanks. I guess I've got some letters to write. Carver should be told. Excuse me.
Well, he went down in supposedly a heroic fashion, so... I still think we all could have, just walked out with my barrier, but what do I know?
Battling the demons of paperwork? That's a fight nobody walks away from clean.
You have no idea the number of times I've almost been killed by bills of lading. I've been meaning to come talk to you anyhow. I never officially joined the Inquisition.
Well, shit.
I don't know how to do this disciplehood thing. I'm a businessman. Never really followed a
We're kind of
chosen
in
one
like the
before.
final legs of the journey here, but
I don't even know how to deal with all this. Just make something up. It'll be fine.
Oh, so we're saving the world through bullshit now?
damn straight.
All right, I can manage that. You just don't know what you are to the people out there. The Herald of Andraste is a symbol bigger than any of us.
What?
So what exactly am I to the people out there?
The sky tears open, demons everywhere. To ordinary folks, these are the end times. The only hope they have is you.
Well,
You're
yeah.
the sign that somebody might hear their prayers. That maybe they're not abandoned after all. You heard the crowd singing after Haven was attacked?
Whatever I am to Thedas, I'm still just an ordinary person.
So, just a regular person, like anybody else.
With a magical hand that
I should
seals
probably get back to work.
that mystical magical
unless,
rifts between dimensions.
You up
know?
for a game of Wicked Grace?
Not sure what that is, but I'm down to learn. Alright, anything else?
So, I'm still trying to wrap my mind around this.
Uh-huh.
We went to an ancient rune where
Yes.
you consumed a pool of elfiness.
Yep.
And then walked through a mirror.
Mm-hmm.
And wound up back here.
Indeed we did.
Have I mentioned that the shit that happens to you is crazy?
I'll just
I
like...
don't want to think about this anymore. You want to discuss something normal?
Why not?
Tell me the truth, Varric. Do you actually think I was sent by Andraste?
Shit. This is going to be awkward. I guess I do. Either you're guided by the hand of some higher power, or you have the worst luck.
Honestly.
Let's be realistic. It could be both.
You've got a point. Look at all the shit that's happened to you. You were saved from the explosion that leveled a mountaintop and fell out of the Fade. You fought a demon inside your mind in the middle of a pitched battle between Templars.
Yeah.
Faced down one of the ancient magisters who started the Blights.
Uh-huh.
Had a mountain fall on you.
Mm-hmm.
And lived. Single-handedly saved the Orlesian Empire.
Yeah.
Stopped an army of demons.
Uh-huh.
Whatever in the Maker's name happened in the Temple of Elfie shit.
Yeah.
One of those things would be impossible. All of them together? That's a miracle.
Well, I see your
I'm
point.
starting to see your point.
Just try to warn me before falling into the Fade again, would you? I hate that place.
Fair enough. Anything else, Varric?
I need to have a few words with my publisher. The first one will be you, and the second one will be Bastard.
Oh.
They've claimed for years my crime serials don't sell in Orlais. So why is the Council of Heralds asking me for autographs? Sorry, distracted. Anyway, you need something?
That's about it, I think. Okay.
Carry on.
I wish I had been with you at the Temple of Mythal. I could have warned you.
Warned me?
You gave yourself into the service of an ancient elven god!
What does that mean exactly?
You are Mythal's creature now. Everything you do, whether you know it or not, will be for her.
Oh, great.
You have given up a part of yourself.
So, it's done.
I had to do it, and I can't very well take it back now.
I know. I only hope it is worth whatever price you pay. I suppose it is better you have the power than Corypheus. Which leads to the next logical question. What will you do with the power of the well once Corypheus is dead?
One thing at a time there, pal.
I won't know the answer until Corypheus is defeated.
Yet they are already asking you to answer. Restore the Chantry? Destroy the Chantry? If you do nothing, someone else will answer in your stead. Whatever you do, choose wisely.
That's why I'm taking my fucking time.
Forgive my melancholy. Corypheus has cost us much. The Temple of Mythal did not deserve such a fate. The orb he carries, and its stolen power, that at least we may still recover. With luck, some of the past may yet survive.
You planning to leave before we take down the bad guy?
No, but there may not be a later. It seemed wise to say my goodbyes now. I cannot believe the Grey Wardens could even conceive of such a plan. To seek out these old gods deliberately in some bizarre attempt to preempt the Blight.
And calling the army of demons. That's my favorite part.
The demons are nothing. They're a tool.
A tool that would have let Corypheus ride roughshod over most of Orlais.
Even if they hadn't, the entire idea is wrong. The Blight is not something one smugly outsmarts. Forgive me. The entire idea is unnerving. The
Great.
new power you wield. I heard from Cassandra that it is the magic of the Knight Enchanters. If I am not mistaken, the techniques descend from those of ancient elven mages, called arcane warriors. I wonder what they would think to see their magic used in defense of the Chantry.
Um. Eh.
I hope they would be proud to see another of our people practicing their techniques.
I hope so as well. So much knowledge has been lost. Perhaps having something they created carried forward, even in such a different form, would gratify them. Did you need anything else?
No, I
We'll
think
talk
that's
later.
it.
Goodbye.
I'll give it one more
What
attempt.
can I do for you?
Nothing.
We'll talk
Okay.
later.
Thank God I'm done with you. How you doing,
What
pal?
happened at the Elven Temple? It's got me thinking. I should go back, shouldn't I? To Tevinter. Once this is done. If we're still alive. All my talk of how terribly wrong things are back home. But what do I do about it? Nothing.
Ah, well,
How does this relate to the Elven Temple?
You encountered ancient elves. A piece of history. Something the Imperium didn't destroy. Maybe my people can atone for what we've done. There is something still left to restore. Maybe not all of us want to, but that could be altered. If you can change minds, so can I.
valid.
Someone with your impeccable taste could transform Tevinter.
I hope you're right. You usually are. It
Yeah.
might surprise you to know that you're the one who inspired me.
Oh,
You're
great.
shaping the world,
Well, yeah.
for good or ill. How could I aspire to do any less? If it
Valid.
means proving that Tevinter can be better, that there's hope even for my homeland, I would do anything.
Okay.
Anything interesting?
A letter regarding a friend. You never met him, but he was at Redcliffe when everything happened. I was trying to discover what became of him, where he ended up.
And?
Nothing. Redcliffe is abandoned, and there's no trace of him. It's as if he never existed. I think the Venatori found out he was helping me. I think they killed him.
That's not surprising.
They'd kill anyone who stood in their way.
I just hoped, maybe this once. Felix used to sneak me treats from the kitchens when I was working late in his father's study. Don't get into trouble on my behalf, I tell him. I like trouble, he'd say. Tevinter could use more mages like him. Those who put the good of others above themselves.
Yeah.
He should be an example for others to follow, or his death is wasted.
Should I spread the word? We could spawn the cult of Felix within a matter of days.
There are worse things.
Probably true. And you're right. His actions should not be forgotten.
They should not indeed.
Thankfully, Felix wasn't the only decent sort kicking around Thedas.
Next.
Marvelous business, the Winter Palace. You saved an empress, and now she's eating out of your hand. Perfect mental image. All this dancing, politics, and murder makes me a bit homesick.
Happy to oblige. A taste of home just for you.
Not just for me. Fun for the whole family.
Perhaps
Yeah.
I should have invited some.
We were there. That's what counts. I hope you tried the ham they were serving, by the way. Tasted of despair. It's fascinating.
Huh.
I should go.
As you wish.
All right. On to the next, I guess. How you doing?
Inquisitor. I have been thinking. You remember everything now, yes? The explosion at Haven, the Fade, escaping the breach. In your report, you said Justinia was with you. But only you emerged in the end. Why? Why were you the only survivor?
Pretty sure she saved me.
She knew it was either her or me. And she wanted me to live.
Of course. Of course she did. That's just like her. Her message to me. I failed you too. I'm not sure I understand what that means. Did you say anything else? Anything at all?
Oh, it's been a while.
Please, if you remember.
I'm sorry, Liliana. That was it.
There are no answers in the fate. Only illusions. A warped mirror. Justinia has never failed me. I was her left hand. Now she's dead. I failed her.
Well, whoops. Where did you go? Where? Liliana? Oh, there you are.
So it's true. Some look to Cassandra or even me as Justinia's successor. I never thought the idea would gain momentum. Of course, with the other candidates out of the picture...
Is becoming divine something you really want?
When Justinia was alive, I would have laughed at anyone who even suggested that I could be her successor. Things have changed. Still, I don't know. Restoring the Chantry will be like trying to steer a sinking vessel through a storm.
Well,
Whoever becomes divine will have my support if she requires it.
And I'm sure whoever becomes divine will absolutely require the Inquisition's backing. The Chantry is faltering, but it still has influence over the people. Who tells the people what's right? Who do they look to in times of peril? A divine with enough support can change the Chantry. And with it, Thedas. But this is a discussion for later.
Indeed.
If Corypheus wins, finding a new divine will be the least of our problems.
Yeah. Oh, geez, teleportation.
A message from Divine Justinia.
Pretty sure she's dead.
Dead people usually don't send messages.
And I see you feel it necessary to inform me of this. This message was written months, perhaps even years ago, to be delivered to me if she died. I've heard of such contingency plans.
Oh.
A sudden death often leaves loose ends.
Yeah.
I'm to go to Valence, a small village on the waking sea. There is something hidden there.
If you need to.
I'll help in whatever way I can.
Wonderful. I was hoping you would agree to come with me to Valence. One more thing. If what is hidden in Valence is as valuable as I think, we're not going to be the only ones looking for it. I shall meet you at the Chantry in Valence. Try not to delay.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're... Well, we still need to go through more
I
time.
was pondering who might be divine, and it suddenly occurred to me. Is it so ridiculous for the Grand Clerics to support me? Why shouldn't they?
If you were divine, what would you do?
Change things. Change everything. No more circles. The mages will be free. The Chantry will accept them as the Maker's children. In fact, it will accept everyone. Elves, dwarves, even Canary. Why exclude them? The Chantry allows our differences to tear us apart, instead of teaching us how we are the same.
Bucket?
I think you would make a good divine.
I am glad to hear it. Your support may persuade the Grand Clerics to vote in my favor. Justinia wanted to accept the mages. Our treatment of them made the mess you had to clean up. But perhaps it is not just mages we must accept, but all people.
Yeah.
A nice dream, no?
It is nice, but definitely a dream.
You're right, of course. Justinia couldn't find enough support for reform. Why would I fare any better? Perhaps I should stop filling my head with such foolish notions.
I meant to click the one
and get
above,
back
but-
to work.
Your worship. My Lord Inquisitor, it's good of you to speak with me.
Uh-huh.
I have news regarding one of your companions, the Devinter.
Bad news?
Nothing good, I expect.
If you have reservations about his presence here, I share them. But this is another matter.
Okay.
I have been in contact with his family. House Pavas out of Carinas. Are you familiar with them?
No.
I've never spoken to Dorian about his past.
The family sent a letter describing the estrangement from their son and pleading for my aid. They've asked to arrange a meeting quietly without telling him. They fear it's the only way he'll come. Since you seem to be on good terms with the young man, I'd hoped...
I'll think about it.
I'll see what I can do.
Bless you, Inquisitor. The family will send a retainer to meet the young man at the Red Cliff Tavern, to take him onward. If he truly does not wish this reunion, he can always end the matter there. I shall pray for your success and the young man's happiness. That's all we can hope for. Is it not?
Yeah, I'm gonna, just tell him about it. Because I don't like lying. But I'm gonna try to convince him to go anyway, because he can just leave whenever the fuck he wants, I think. Damn, I'm sparkly.
It's just as I remember it.
I didn't expect it to be so... deserted. It makes me uneasy.
It's a small village and it's too early for the chant. I'm sure the sisters are somewhere. Liliana, is that you? Sister Natalie, what are you doing here? I thought you were in Val Rayo.
No, I've been here since Justinia died. This place makes me feel like she's still with us.
Inquisitor, this is Natalie, a trusted friend.
Wait, Inquisitor?
Ask me?
You brought the Inquisitor here? My lord, forgive me for not recognizing you earlier.
Honestly...
I wish more people would fail to recognize me.
Oh, I see.
Natalie, listen. There is something hidden here. Something Justinia left for me.
Oh, really? What is it?
I don't know, but we'll find it. I'm curious to see what brought us all here. Justinia's letter came with instructions for me. They were a little cryptic. Always remember that faith sprung from a barren branch. That light has no fear of darkness.
She must be hinting at something in here. Let's look around.
I was in a cloister.
That's real cool puzzle doll. Hear me out. Hidden mechanisms, huh?
I found a single bloom on a dead rose bush. And I thought, even in the midst of all this, life finds a way. The Maker hasn't abandoned us. Do they still sing verses from the benedictions every Friday? That canticle was Justinia's favorite.
Yes, of course. We'd never give up the traditions of our most beloved divine.
That is lovely to hear. I stare up at the breach sometimes. It's terrifying, but beautiful in its way.
It is beautiful.
Have you seen it by sunrise?
When the sun rises through it, it splits into what looks like 1,000 suns, like a broken mirror.
Yes, spectacular, isn't it?
What was that?
Nothing.
Looks like we opened something.
Oh, wrong side. My bad. Over here. Ooh, what's that? Well. Hope that's what you're after. I do love secrets.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Well,
Good old Leliana was playing you the whole time. Didn't you realize?
They never sing the benedictions here on Fridays, Natalie. Something so simple. And you got it so wrong. I wanted to believe, but you were lying from the start. Keep that pretty mouth shut if you must, dear. You've already told me everything I need to know. The prickleweed burrs on your hem, talking about the sun rising through the breach. It all points to a single place. Morel in the Dales, Grand Cleric Victoire's bastion. She
Sure.
sent you, didn't
oh,
she?
of course.
Victoire was always an opportunist.
Good work. We know the name of our enemy. That's half the battle won.
Exactly.
Kill me then. I am not afraid to die for my beliefs. At least I still know what I believe.
I mean, I could flip a coin. Heads and off with her head, you know? Ooh.
We don't have to kill her.
No. I must protect the Inquisition. She is an enemy.
I see what you've become. The righteous stand before the darkness, and the Maker shall guide them.
Well, it didn't matter. Fair enough. She lived the coin flip.
No! This can't be it. There's nothing here.
Check again. Perhaps the box itself is a puzzle. She seemed the puzzling sort.
No. It's just an empty box. There's a message carved in the lid.
Okay.
The left hand should lay down her burden. She's releasing me. The divine has a long reach, but it is always her left hand that stretches out. 1,000 lies, 1,000 deaths. Her commands, but my conscience that bore the consequences.
Huh.
She apologized in the Fade. She said she failed you. This is what she meant.
All this time, Justinia carried the fear that she was using me. Just like I'd been used in the past. But Marjolaine's games were trifles. Justinia gambled with the fate of nations. She needed me. No one else could have done what I did. She knows that.
Sacrifices are necessary. You know that.
I know. And hearing you agree gives me the courage to do what must be done. Justinia tried to save me, but all it's done is made me realize I don't need saving. There is work to be done. I'll see you back at Skyhold.
Wonderful, let's get going. Unlock new dialogue out. Loot! Ooh, Tongue of Serpents. That's lovely. Kind of funny how that's what the dagger was, but off we go.
Grand Cleric Victoire is scrambling after the loss of her ancient.
Good. Her support base is in Morale. Tear it down.
Okay, fair enough.
Grand Cleric Victoire wishes to make an enemy of the Inquisition. I'll give her what she wants. Doesn't Victoire have a young cousin? Lord Firmin? She dotes on him.
Yes, mistress. I believe that is so.
Good. Have him collected. He
Oh.
shall be an honored guest, and make sure the Grand Cleric hears about it.
At your command.
Well, have fun kidnapping. I mean, collecting. Well,
Good work with the Grand Cleric.
Thank you. I do what I can. You see, when I'm ruthless, it gets us where we need to be. It's something to be proud of. Why fix it? How funny that her regret is what finally puts my own to rest. I chose to become her left hand, knowing what it meant. It was my weakness that stopped me from fully committing to my task.
Well.
Well then, I suppose that's that.
The Inquisition needs me just as the Divine did, to do what no one else dares. Death and deception are my trade. It is what I am. It is what I always will be.
Fair enough. We do need that sort of mindset and willingness to get things done, so I guess I'll
You've
be...
joined a fellowship with a distinguished history. Knight enchanters have long served the Divine.
Well,
Alas, we're lacking one at the moment.
Indeed.
Sorry.
It's all right. I was thinking it even as you said it. But no matter, you have chosen well, and are in good company. I had friends who were knight enchanters, who served at Justinia's side, who died with her. It's good to see new mages keeping this flame alive.
The Divine's death hit you hard. How have you been feeling?
Oh, you are referring to my outburst in the Haven. I am much better now. She was a good friend, and it will take time to get used to her absence. But thank you for asking. It is appreciated.
alright. Well, with that said, we will carry on to the next person. Actually, I think we're going back to Dorian.
I'll leave you to your work.
Well,
I appreciate the warning, but you shouldn't have come yourself. What if the guild found out, or what's his name?
Are you worrying for me or for yourself?
A little of column A, a little of column B. I am the expendable one, after all.
Oh, don't worry, I'll protect you. We'll just have to... Well, this is a surprise. You're the Inquisitor, right? Bianca Davry, at your service.
a pleasure.
Any friend of Varric's is welcome here.
Be careful saying things like that. Some of his friends you don't want to meet. Oh, maybe you do. Who am I to judge?
Bianca's got a lead on where Corypheus got his red lyrium.
The site of Bartran's Folly, the tag Varric found, has been leaked. There's a Deep Roads entrance crawling with strange humans carting out red lyrium by the handful.
Oh, interesting.
We need to deal with this. As long as he has this source, Corypheus is that much more powerful.
I couldn't agree more.
I'll keep an eye on their operation. If you're interested in shutting it down, you've got my help. Try not to leave me waiting too long, Varric. I've got my own work to do, you know.
Well, fair enough. That's another mission,
Right.
man.
That's not going to be trouble at all. Let me know when you want to head to the entrance.
There you are.
So I take it you're Dalish? Is that the correct word here?
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
We don't have Dalish clans coming northward, for obvious reasons. So I've never met one of your people before, although I've heard about them. Little. I hope this won't be an issue between us. I am here to help you deal with the Venatori, after all.
Well, I appreciate the help,
And I
honestly.
appreciate your help, Dorian.
Excellent. Mutual appreciation is a grand way to begin.
Yes. By the way,
Dorian, there's a letter you need to see.
A letter? Is it a naughty letter? A humorous proposal from some Antivan dowager?
Not quite.
unfortunately not.
It's from your father.
From my father. I see. And what does Magister Hallward want, pray tell?
A meeting.
Show me this letter. I know my son? What my father knows of me would barely fill a thimble. This is so typical. I'm willing to bet this retainer is a henchman, hired to knock me on the head and drag me back to Tevinter.
I mean, could be a Tevinter plot.
This could be the
Oh,
Venatori.
Venatori.
Lure us somewhere remote, then an ambush.
Perhaps. Although this does look like my father's penmanship. Or, could he have joined the Venatori? No, that can't. Well, anything is possible. Let's go. Let's meet this so-called family retainer. If it's a trap, we escape and kill everyone. You're good at that. If it's not, I send the man back to my father with a message that he can stick his alarm in his wit's end.
So, let's fucking go.
Let's go meet this retainer then.
I wonder how much my father paid this man to wait around just in case I showed. We'll find out soon enough.
All right, we have more missions. Let's go do them.
Finally. I started to think you weren't coming.
Nobody said you had to hang out in the creepy cave while you waited.
Well, I did wait, so let's make this quick. These idiots are carrying the red lyrium out in unprotected containers.
Well, that's
We don't want to
dumb.
stick around long enough for it to start talking to us.
Oh, well, let's get started.
We'd better get to work.
Sounds good to me.
Now, unfortunately, Barak has to attend. I'm just gonna go ahead and go over to his... Yeah, he's level 26. Great and all. Congratulations. You're now better. Great, let's get going. He has no gear, though, so... Best of luck to you, Barak. We did... Oh. Oh, there's that. Barak, you got this, right, bud? I'm sure Barak's got this. We're just gonna walk straight past him. Because he's gonna get one shot. Oh, cool move. What's he got in his body? Is it even worth picking up? No. No, it's not worth picking up. Okay, let's just open the locked door. Let's just get this over with. Oh, I have to walk out too, don't I? It's been a long while since we've been here, which is,
So this is what you do now?
Beg pardon?
Skulking around in caves, shooting guys? Is this your day-to-day?
I usually try to avoid the caves.
well, yeah. Well, he's not really in the party. It's Cole, but, you know, that's fine. Hi, Darkspawn. How you doing? You doing great? He's doing great. Yeah, I'm gonna walk past you guys. You guys have fun. I'm gonna go this way. Yeah. We're just gonna quickly go down there, get on out of here, and move on with our day. Right? Right, guys? Yeah, right. I'm just gonna preemptively.
We need to seal that tunnel.
Didn't they already do that? Oh, this door.
What's his name?
Bogdan? He's in Navarra right now, selling my machine to wealthy landowners.
I heard some of the guild were trying to get you named a paragon for that contraption.
That's not gonna happen, even if I am 10 times the Smith Bronca ever was.
Ooh.
A surfacer paragon? Never.
Well, can we... Oh, there we go.
I built these doors. They probably
Oh.
shut this one from the other side when they heard the ruckus we were making.
Fair.
Ta-da!
Yay!
I guess it's a good thing you came along then.
I get that a lot. After you.
Why, thank you. Is it because I'm a meat shield? I think it's because I'm a meat shield. This is some terrible stuff. I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna ignore you all because... Excuse you. I don't really care about that. You guys got those guys, right? Yeah. Huh.
You know,
Ooh,
this is almost fun.
You're a
Kinda
large
like
one.
old times.
I don't recall us ever shooting people together.
Remember crashing Bartram's guild dinner? We might as well have shot him.
This isn't nearly as dangerous as pissing
Eh,
off my
arrogant.
brother.
I'll take some Farragus Luster. Did you guys stop shooting me? I'm so much stronger than you. Like, you guys should just surrender at this point. That did nothing to me. That's supposed to be a high damage skill. You guys are pathetic. Like just pathetic. Bye, Mr. Wizard. Let me keep going this way. They're trying their best. So that's what's important, right? Varric might actually have a challenge against them because he has no gear. But he is double their level, so. Oh, a key. Deep Road's key.
There you are.
You
You won't be able to use this entrance again.
Bianca.
So,
It's exactly like your key. How did they get a copy?
Well, funny story. When I got the location, I went and had a look for myself. And I found the red lyrium, and I studied it.
You know what it does to people.
I was doing you a favor. You want to know how this stuff works just as much as I do.
that's
I just
fair.
wanted to figure it out.
Well, did ya?
Did you figure it out?
Actually, yes.
Oh.
I found out that red lyrium, it has the blight, Varric. Do you know what that means?
What? The two deadly things combined to form something super awful?
Lyrium is alive, or something like it. Blight doesn't infect minerals, only animals. I couldn't get any further on my own, so I looked for a Grey Warden mage. Blight and magical expertise in one, right? And I found this guy, Larius. He seemed really interested in helping my research.
Oh, I'm sure.
So I gave him a key.
Larius? He was the Grey Warden we met in Corypheus's... Oh, shit. That's how he survived.
I didn't realize until you said you found red lyrium at Haven. I came here and, well, then I went to you.
Well, well, I don't want to say it's not your fault, because it kind of is your fault. But, like,
You told Varric you had a lead, so we'd straighten out your mistake.
I know I screwed up, but we did fix it. It's as right as I can make it.
yeah.
This isn't one of your
Well.
machines. You can't just replace a part and make everything right.
No, but I can try, can't I? Or am I supposed to wallow in my mistakes forever, kicking myself? Telling stories of what I should have done?
Ha! As if I would tell stories about my own mistakes.
Oh, for pity's sake, would you two just get a room?
Sorry, Inquisitor. We've done all we can here. Bianca, you'd better get home before someone misses you.
Varric.
Don't worry about it.
Well,
Get him killed, and I'll feed you your own eyeballs, Inquisitor.
joke's on you. I'm into that.
Don't see anyone waiting for us.
Maybe he left. You don't have what they want.
Not gonna show himself unless I bring Dorian. We'll never hear at all.
Huh. Okay, so we need to actually get Dorian. Well, looks like someone's gonna have to leave the party. I don't know why they didn't just do the lovely thing like they did with Varric, where they forced me into it. But, you know, let's just grab all the... Out of the way. Out of the way. Let's just grab all the Codex stuff and then get on out of here and then grab Dorian. I thought Dorian would just be with us, though, so that's fine. Well, they have a nice little back exit that they are probably hiding out behind. Alright, let's go grab Dorian.
Uh-oh, nobody's here. This doesn't bode well.
Dorian.
Father. So the whole story about the family retainer was just, what? A smokescreen?
Then you were told. I apologize for the deception, Inquisitor. I never intended for you to be involved.
Of course not. Magister Parvus couldn't come to Skyhold and be seen with the dread Inquisitor. What would people think? What is this exactly, Father? Ambush? Kidnapping? Warm family reunion?
This is how it has always been.
Maybe we should go.
I should leave you to work this out.
Oh, no, you don't. I want a witness. I want someone to hear the truth.
Dorian, there's no need to.
I prefer the company of men. My father disapproves.
Oh. So, give your father a chance.
Your father might be here to reach out. You could give him a chance.
Let's just go.
Dorian, please. If you'll only listen to me.
Why? So you can spout more convenient lies? He taught me to hate blood magic. The resort of the weak mind. Those are his words. But what was the first thing you did when your precious heir refused to play pretend for the rest of his life? You tried to change me.
I only wanted what was best for you.
You wanted the best for you. Your fucking legacy. Anything for that.
You got a lot off your chest. Can't you give him a chance to do the same?
Tell me why you came.
If I knew, I would drive you to the Inquisition.
You didn't. I joined the Inquisition because it's the right thing to do. Once, I had a father who would have known that.
All right, let's go.
Once, I had a son who trusted me. A trust I betrayed. I only wanted to talk to him, to hear his voice again, to ask him to forgive me.
Well, I'll be outside. Have fun. A conversation, you sort of have to, you know, converse. It's not really a conversation if it's one way.
He says we're alike. Too much pride. Once I would have been overjoyed to hear him say that. Now I'm not certain. I don't know if I can forgive him.
You all right?
Are you all right?
No, not really. Thank you for bringing me out there. It wasn't what I expected, but it's something. Maker knows what you must think of me now, after that whole display.
Well,
I don't know, it's certainly a spectacle.
Oh? I'm so pleased to provide you amusement.
There has to be a reason I keep you around.
Just the one. My wounded pride. At any rate, time to drink myself into a stupor. It's been that sort of day. Join me sometime, if you've a mind.
oh, gladly.
I don't know what you think you're doing.
I'm being clucked at by a hen, evidently.
What the fuck?
Don't play the fool with me, young man.
Why are you
If I
shouting?
wanted to play the fool, I could be rather more convincing, I assure you.
Your glib tongue does you no credit.
You'd be surprised at the credit my tongue gets me, Your Reverence.
Okay. All right there, Dorian. Let's calm down a little.
Oh,
What's going on here?
It seems the revered mother is concerned about my undue influence over you.
It is just concern. Your worship, you must know how this looks.
You might need to spell it out, my dear.
This man is of Tevinter.
Okay.
His presence at your side. The rumors alone.
Rumors? Do tell.
Oh. I'd like to hear what these rumors are exactly.
I could not repeat them, your worship.
Repeat them. So you've shared them before.
Ooh.
I meant no disrespect, Inquisitor. Only to ask after this man's intentions. If you feel he is without ulterior motive, then I humbly beg forgiveness of you both.
Well, that's something.
You good?
She didn't get to you, did she?
No, it takes more to get to me than thinly veiled accusations.
Yeah, that's
You don't
fair.
think she'll do anything?
Do what? Yours is the good opinion I care about, not hers.
Huh? Okay.
I should ask, do the rumors bother you?
Ah. I don't even know what...
Why should it bother me? Everyone's talking about the Inquisition.
That's good. I'd hate to think I brought you any grief.
Oh, you're fine.
Perhaps it's odd to say, but I think of you as a friend, Inquisitor. I
Same.
have precious few friends. I
Unfortunately,
didn't think to find one here.
if there was a fifth slot in the party, you would be the
Don't
first.
speak. I detest confessions, and I'd like to get this over with. Allow me to say I'll stand beside you, against Corypheus, my countryman, or spurious rumor, so long as you'll have me.
Wonderful. Yeah, honestly, if there was one more party slot, you'd be in. And then Varric after that.
The Inquisitor's work is never done, I see.
Yeah, no. That's,
I should go.
that's
Try
it.
not to kill anyone without me.
Well, we sort of do that a lot, but I understand where you're coming from. Because technically we're all in a party, and it all happens together. Alright, I need to talk with you.
I'm glad to have answers, but... shit. The second she showed up here, I knew. I let this mess happen. I gave her the Tig. I am not good at dealing with shit like this.
I don't think anyone is equipped any better than you are.
No, the point is, I don't deal with things. If Cassandra hadn't dragged me here, I'd be in Kirkwall right now, pretending none of this was happening.
I mean...
You realize that nothing has actually been stopping you from doing that.
I suppose you're right. Thank you for your help back there.
After all this, do you think you'll see Bianca again?
I always do.
Fair enough. You get an extra piece of dialogue on you? Well, shit.
There you are. I've been looking all over for you. You're just in time. We almost had to start without you.
Why was there magic? Why was there magic? So, starting what?
What exactly were you starting without me now?
Is that a celebration? Are we gonna get fucked up?
Look who showed up, everybody.
Wonderful.
Deal him in, would you, Ruffles?
I do hope I recall the rules. It's been ages since I've played a game of Wicked Grace.
Grab a seat.
Wicked
We're ready to
Grace.
start.
Are we playing cards or what?
There's a crown on his head, but a sword too. His head didn't want either.
Don't talk to the face cards, kid.
You seem to have enough people. I have 1,000 things to do.
Losing money can be both relaxing and habit-forming. Give it a try.
Curly, if any man in history ever needed a hobby, it's you.
Dealer starts. Oh, I believe I'll start at... Oh, 3 coppers. Do you think that's too daring? Maybe I'll make it 1. No. Boldness. 3 it is.
Seriously, who starts at 3 coppers? Silver or go home.
Sounds good. I'm in.
Bolder the better, right?
I'm in.
Me too. Well, are you in?
Fucking go easy on me.
Just remember, I'm still new to this game.
Don't worry, you'll pick it up in no time.
I'm sure.
So shiny.
It is. Cole's gonna kick all of our asses.
The poor recruit ran out into the dining hall in nothing but his knickers. And this profound silence fell over the hall as 70 mages and 30 Templars all turned to stare at once. Then, a slow round of applause began and spread until every soul was on their feet. A standing ovation.
What did he do?
Saluted, turned on his heel, and marched out like he was in full armor.
Good man.
You're shitting us.
That's how you know it's true. I could never put that in a book. Too unlikely.
Ooh. Ooh.
I think it's our professional storyteller's turn to tell one.
I think I can manage that. Did I ever tell you about the time we broke into Chateau Haine? It started, as most capers do, with a trap.
Oh, this is lovely.
And then Hawk looks up and says, "Looks like the Duke has fallen from grace."
That's how Duke Prosper died? You know, that's almost perfect for him. And the dealer takes everything. I win again.
Deal
Oh, shit.
again. I figured out your tells, Lady Ambassador.
Commander, everyone knows a lady has no tells.
Then let's see if your good fortune lasts one more hand.
Well, oh, do I deal in? Oh, I don't know. Fuck it, I'm in.
I want another chance to win my dignity back. Deal me in.
I'm probably terrible at this game. What the fuck was Varric holding up?
Don't say a word, dwarf.
I tried to warn you, Curly.
Never bet against an Antivan, Commander.
It comes off. I didn't know it came off.
Salute. Oh, I thought we were saluting like in the story, but that's... So. That's
I'm
fair.
glad you decided to join us tonight. It's too easy to mistake you for the Inquisitor.
This was fun.
I enjoyed this.
Oh my god, Bolt just
See?
disappeared.
That's what I mean. It's easy to forget you're not just an icon or symbol. Like those statues of Andraste holding bowls of fire. At least it is for me. You up for another game when this is all over, Inquisitor?
Well, fucking hell yeah.
I wouldn't miss it.
Good. It'll take me a while to talk Cullen into it. Maybe I'll work the revenge angle.
Oh, he'll go for the revenge angle, but he's not winning.
Who's that? Did I win?
Oh, she was here too. God damn it. Yeah, those are all my favorite people in that room. Not a single person I detested was in there. Well, fuck. Got anything else for me, Vark?
I can spare some time. What do you need?
No, that's it. Oh, wait, there's...
Tell me more about Bianca.
I'm not making any promises here. Ask.
Oh, okay, okay. That's fine. That's all for now.
I guess that's it for now.
Sure. I'll be here.
Alright, on to the next individual we have a lovely conversation with.
Inquisitor, come have a drink.
I'd love to.
To killing a high dragon like warriors of legend.
Fucking drink that shit. Doesn't matter what it is. Oh, it kind of matters.
I know, right? Put some chest on your chest. That little gurgle right before it spat fire. And that roar. What I wouldn't give to roar like that. The way the ground shook when it landed.
Which one are we
The
talking
smell
about?
of the fires burning.
We killed a few.
Tarsadathan Halsam. You know, Kunari hold dragons sacred. Well, as much as we hold anything sacred. Here, your turn.
I can't say no to a horrible drink.
Yes, the second cup's easier. Most of the nerves in your throat are dead after the first one.
Yeah.
Atashi, the glorious ones. That's our word for them. Atashi.
When you put it like that, I'm worried I killed one of your gods or something.
Nah, one of Tevinter's gods, maybe. They worship dragons, right? Kill the shit out of them all you like. Dragons are the embodiment of raw power.
Yeah.
But it's all uncontrolled. Savage. So, they need to be destroyed. Taming the wild. Order out of chaos. Have another drink.
Oh, you gotta go. Third time's the charm.
Nice. To dragons.
Damn straight. That's something I'd drink to.
To finding the biggest, baddest things in the world and showing them that we're badder.
Anan.
Oh, it's so fun interacting with them. They're just such lovable characters.
So to kill Corypheus, all we have to do is kill his dragon first?
Yep.
That's easy. We're good at killing shit.
Damn
Just
straight.
one more big fight to put this Magister asshole down for good. I knew you'd get us here, boss.
Well,
I've been waiting for the chance to pay that bastard back.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun.
damn straight it is.
Man, those serving girls are frisky.
You said we should go get some drinks and meet your company.
Yeah, come on. It'll be fun.
Well, damn, let's go.
Ah, good. We're not drinking alone. How you doing, creme de la creme?
Your worship, I'm so glad he has someone new to hit with that joke.
So,
Is he always like this?
I'm afraid so. The chief loves his nicknames.
Hey, when I was growing up, my name was just this series of numbers. We all give each other nicknames under the Qun.
They ever wear shirts under the Qun, chief? Or do they just run around binding their breasts like that?
It's a harness, creme.
Yes, for your pillowy man bosoms. Let me know if you need help binding. You could really chisel something out of that overstuffed look.
huh?
Who are the others?
A lot of the Chargers went looking off for stronger drinks. Let's see, who's left? We've got Rocky and Skinner there. And over there are Stitches, Dalish, and Grim. Crazy bunch of assholes, but they're mine.
You really take in anyone, don't you?
Anyone who can carry their weight in a fight.
And who can put up with your bullshit, chief?
Man can beat the Chargers, cause what hits you where it hurts. Unless you know a tavern with loose cards and looser skirts. For every bloody battlefield we'll gladly raise a cup. No matter what tomorrow holds, our horns be pointing up.
Thanks for coming by, boss. Glad you could meet some of my team.
Not a problem. Doesn't.
Inquisitor, it was amazing. Sorry. Slow down. Your quartermaster outfitted me, and I got training to hunt the bandits near my home, in your name. I hired Voth here. Don't tell anyone, but he's a mage. A good one, though. Thank you for trusting me, your worship. I'll pay you back, I swear.
Keep training.
Good work. Keep with the training. We'll need every hand.
Yes. Yes, your worship. We'll do just that. Won't we, Voth? He doesn't speak, but he's thankful too.
Great. All right.
Have you seen all the wives?
Oh, we got a
Just what I heard.
another requisition. Hell yeah. Not many of those left. There's the man of the hour who needs to be able to join the quest because I need to talk to him first.
No.
But you like demons.
I enjoy the company of spirits, yes, which is part of why I do not abuse them with bindings.
It isn't abuse if I ask.
Not always true. Also, I do not practice blood magic, which renders this entire conversation academic.
He won't bind me. He's a mage and he likes demons, but he won't help.
Why would you want Solus to bind you?
So I'm safe. If Solus won't do the ritual to bind me, someone else could. Will. Like the Warden mages. And then I'm not me anymore. Walls around what I want. Blocking, bleeding, making me a monster.
There has to be some middle ground between do nothing and bind Cole with blood magic.
Indeed. I recall stories of amulets used by Raveni seers to protect spirits they summoned from rival mages. A spirit, wearing an amulet of the Unbound, was immune to blood magic and binding. It should protect Cole as well. The resources of the Inquisition could be used to find such a talisman.
Wonderful.
Good. They will not take me.
And we won't let them. We gotta obtain an amulet for Cole. Got it. Summon the War Council. We must get Cole his amulet before he's taken hostage, I think. Right? That's how that works? We do have that still in progress. There's 2 Grizzly Bear. That's completed, yes. The Valkyrie is safe in a cave, far from Skyhold's supply lines. I'm told it's by a river stocked with large fish. Oh, she seems so content. The only danger is she may never wish to leave. Fair enough. We need to go back to Ferelden, this side, and celebrate the dragon slaying. Our able-bodied workmen have mounted the head in a conspicuous location. It's rather vulgar for my taste, but the nobles find it endlessly entertaining. A superb amulet of willpower. Excellent. Okay, and we have obtained an amulet for Cole and a patrol for the crew. Okay, I can't do that quite yet because we're waiting, but we can secure an amulet. And with the Legion Nobles, private collectibles include jewelry from all over the theaters. I doubt you would miss one piece. These amulets are held dear, but to protect spirits from the breach, they are willing to help us. Wow. What's one amulet? You know, what's a singular amulet? How long is this in 3 hours? Okay. So we have to wait on that one, but yeah, for the sake of time, I chose this shorter option of the 2. So that's only 35 minutes. Okay, that's fine. We can waste time by talking with people.
Victory in the Arbor Wilds. The Archdemon might have been a real threat to our army, but it flew off once we turned the tide.
Uh-huh.
It is still out there, however.
Yeah.
I wonder what Corypheus plans now.
Well, we already...
We'll deal with whatever he throws at us.
Do not underestimate Corypheus. He is powerful, and you have yet to fight him one-on-one.
I
but
don't
he will come.
plan on doing it one-on-one.
You will get your chance.
That would ruin my entire run of being a pacifist, more or less. You know, the slight at the beginning, firing some shots, you know, by accident, but you know, as it was an accident. Yeah, you're probably right.
It wouldn't be any fun if all this was over so soon.
Corypheus believes himself a god. Pride alone demands he not slink off into the shadows. I have faith you will be victorious even so.
All I know is we're in the end game.
Not long ago, this was impossible to imagine.
Yeah.
You, a valued friend, victory close at hand.
Yeah.
The time has come to consider what will come next.
Oh, jinx it.
We still have to beat Corypheus.
I have not forgotten. Blessed are they who stand before the corrupt and the wicked and do not falter. You have come far, my friend. It has been an honor.
Wonderful. I'm up here now. Thanks for leaving me up here, you son of a... What, the war table?
I can keep staring at this, but I won't get any closer.
Keep banging your head against the problem. It'll go away eventually.
I'm predictable, I know. I suppose I'll never find them on my own. You recall the demon at Therenfall? The one impersonating Lord Seeker Lucius? We never found the real Lord Seeker. Or his body. Indeed, I've seen no hint of any Seekers amongst the Red Templars, or anywhere. I have a growing suspicion Corypheus has imprisoned them.
I mean, they might be just turned to mist.
Finding them obviously means a lot to you.
I left the Order, but I can never abandon them.
That's fair.
I cannot even claim that rescuing them would be beneficial. They wouldn't look kindly on the Inquisition. But even so, if there's a chance... If we can spare resources to follow up on these leads, Inquisitor, I would appreciate it.
Sure. Well, now I have another goddamn mission to worry about. Ha! That's why you brought me to the goddamn war table, you fucking bastard. This side of the table? Okay, I do have the available 51. Oh, man.
At your service.
Okay, well, fuck. Oh, if I go to Vivian and Blackwall, I believe the only ones left. You.
Inquisitor, I wonder if you might help me with a delicate situation.
Uh-huh.
There is an alchemical formula that I must complete, but I have been unable to obtain a critical ingredient. The heart of a snowy wyvern.
Did you see
I had
wyvern?
arranged to obtain one, but the chevaliers working with me were killed in the Civil War.
Okay. I mean... Tell me about the wyvern.
If I'm going to hunt down a snowy wyvern, I need you to tell me everything you know about it.
They're quite rare and exceedingly dangerous. Their venom is the most potent of any wyvern. Ordinary hunters would not make the attempt. The risk is too great. You, my dear, would certainly be an equal to this monster.
Yeah, it's hunting down dragon. Beautiful.
I'll do what I can.
It's not quite
Thank
a dragon,
you, my
but
dear.
some
I would
classify
be
it as a
most
dragon.
grateful. I shall give the location of its lair to Cullen. Remember, my dear, I must have its heart, or the potion will not work. I eagerly await your success.
Excellent. Okay. That's something to do. Anything else?
It's a noble calling, the Knight Enchanter. You have joined the ranks of the most select mages. You should be commended. So few have the discipline necessary.
It was an easy decision to join the finest mages in Thedas.
It always is, my dear. but not everyone can manage it.
What do you mean I want to help? I don't want to help the circle. Fuck the circle. I prefer triangles.
I can't make heads or tails of this. Age regression. Who is this potion for?
Age regret. Huh? What did I just... Excuse me?
You walked physically through the Fade. Please tell me what you remember.
I had visions. Echoes of what happened to me the first time. The Divine was there. Or
It's a great shot, by the way. I love the camera
Manifestations of
angle.
your own mind,
I
perhaps?
disappeared.
Or
Oh, I'm
external
back.
memories awakened by your presence. I suppose there's no way to tell. No one else has physically entered the Fade since the Magisters assaulted the Golden City. Oh, I'm positively envious right now.
Okay. Well, can you tell me why you're wanting to do that thing where you know, age regress something? No? Great. Off I go. Warnog!
Are you ready?
Of course. I will see this through to the end, Inquisitor.
Wonderful.
This will be a battle for the ages, and I'm honored to be fighting on your side.
It's not letting me. There we go.
And I'm honored to be fighting by yours.
Let's talk later. There are preparations to be made.
Fair enough. I mean, I gotta go rip the heart out of a wyvern, so. Warnog.
Someone I knew once described adamant to me. Adamant is, and always will be, the Order, he said. A guardian on the edge of the abyss. The lone soul that stares into oblivion and doesn't waver. That's what Warden Commander Clarel tried to be. Well, they all tried to be. None of the Wardens we saw wavered. They gave their lives willingly. They died for us. And Corypheus twisted their sacrifice to make it his own.
We stopped him. We saved most of the Wardens.
But not all of them. And they died thinking they were doing something good. There's no one to blame but Corypheus. Even Clarel's intentions were righteous. Her desire to protect was so great it led her astray.
Yeah.
It's not right.
It's not.
To want to do good, to be good, and have that turned against you.
You can't expect everything to go well all the time.
No. But we still have to try, don't we? Even Clarel. She had to try.
I didn't think
It's not
turned
the
that
armor
tone,
or the
but-
trappings of the Order. It's not the joining. At the heart of it, all a Warden is a promise. To protect others, even at the cost of your own life.
Yeah, it was not the right inflection in tone, I guess, is what I mean. Oh, you're your fancy rocking horse.
Want a drink? I've a hankering for company.
By all means. I drank with Bull, why not you? And we were all drinking at the party thing.
When I was a boy, there were these urchins who roamed the streets near my father's house. One day, they found a dog. A wretched little thing. It came to them for food. They caught it, tied a rope around its neck, and strung it up. Do you know what I did?
I wasn't there. How should I know?
I did nothing. Not a damn thing.
That was very harsh.
It was crying. I saw the kicking legs, the neck straining and twisting. and I turned around, went inside, and closed the door. I could have told my father, or alerted someone. I didn't. I just pretended it wasn't happening.
You couldn't have been the only one there. No one else stepped in.
Doesn't make what I did any less wrong. I may as well have tied the noose myself. We could make the world better. It's just easier to shut our eyes.
Yeah.
Nothing worth doing is easy.
Look at you. You would have done the right thing. We're lucky there are people like you in the world. There's always some dog out there. Some fucking mongrel that doesn't know how to stay away.
Oh, I'm a people person. Look at me. I don't know what that means. Oh! He's a friend now. That's nice.
I should look around.
What? 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 No. No, you get back here, you son of a bitch. You have my gear on you. Inquisition, Grand Sea crew here, family. What? You guys? Oh, hi. You're new. Where the fuck did Blackwall go?
The Spy Master has confirmed it. Blackwall is gone.
Yeah, no shit. Where the fuck?
Go on. Liliana knows where he is, doesn't she? She knows everything.
She doesn't know everything, yet. Sister Liliana had us search the Warden's quarters. Not much to find, except this. It was missing from last week's reports. I don't know what Blackwall's interest in this particular matter is, but it could be a good place to start.
Oh, we're getting it back. Don't you fucking worry about it. Well, off we go. Hey, guys.
Cyril Mornay, for your crimes against the Empire of Orlais. For the murders of General Vincent Callier, Lady Laurette Callier, their 4 children, and their retainers. You are sentenced to be hanged from the neck until dead. Do you have anything to say in your defense? Very well.
Who's this man to Blackwall? A brother? A friend?
They're going to kill him.
Good grasp of the obvious, this one.
Oh, I love Cole.
Stop! A Grey Warden.
This man is innocent of the crimes laid before him. Orders were given, and he followed them like any good soldier. He should not die for that mistake.
Then find me the man who gave the order.
Perhaps you wasn't.
Blackwall!
No, I am not Blackwall. I never was Blackwall. Warden Blackwall is dead, and has been for years. I assumed his name to hide like a coward from who I really am.
You, after all this time.
It's over. I'm done hiding. I gave the order. The crime is mine. I am Tom Rainier.
I don't know who that is. Well, let's go. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Oh, hey! Fancy meeting you here, buddy. Long time no see. Get back in my party. You're a disgusting monster. And not because
I
of
didn't take
heinous
Blackwell's
crime.
life. I traded his death. He wanted me for the Wardens, but there was an ambush. Darkspawn. He was killed. I took his name to stop the world from losing a good man. But a good man, the man he was, wouldn't have let another die in his place.
You think your death will make up for what you did?
Isn't it a start?
No. No, it's not.
Why are you here?
That depends on what you say.
Don't you understand? I gave the orders to kill Lord Callier, his entourage, and I lied to my men about what they were doing. When it came to light, I ran. Those men, my men, paid for my treason while I was pretending to be a better man. This is what I am. A murderer, a traitor, a monster.
Different kind of monster.
Would a monster have given himself up? Somewhere along the line, you stopped pretending.
Discuss the situation with Cullen.
Yes.
Oh, no, it's fine.
That's
I'll come
all
back.
for now.
I'm gonna go talk with Cullen. I'm getting you out of here. You're, you know.
I have Liliana's report on Tom Rainier.
Give me the overview.
Looks like our friend was once a respected captain in the Imperial Orlesian army.
Oh.
Before the Civil War, he was turned, persuaded to assassinate one of Celene's biggest supporters. He led a group of fiercely loyal men on this mission, and told them nothing of it. His men took the fall for him. A few lucky ones, like Mornay, managed to escape.
This is helpful, or at least educational.
Don't blame yourself. We all made this mistake. What do we do now? Rainier has accepted his fate, but you don't have to. We have resources. If he's released to us, you may pass judgment on him yourself.
Well, get him the fuck out of there.
Have Rainier released to us.
We must move quickly. We can explore our options back at Skyhold.
Wonderful. Yeah, we're getting him back. Don't you even think for a second he is not coming back.
Someone's turning into a bit of a dragon hunter, I've heard.
Or is it your contract is Underworld, get aid at having been released from prisons for completely masked Inquisition's involvement. Or, if you think it worthwhile, we can have Thom Rainer, previously known as Blackwall, released from the Valrail prison in which he awaits justice. Keep in mind, Inquisitor, that he's wanted in Orlave, the massacre which claimed the lives of Lord Vincent Callier, general and staunch ally of Selene, and all of Callier's family. Okay. There's a special Legion throne, allowing some to transferred to Inquisition custody. This may anger some, but after Hellsmar,
You read the
they
report?
owe us a
It
favor.
was unusual.
Two problems,
Is he
one
always so
solution.
blunt?
There was a traitor
Yes.
to our cause, a man similar in build and appearance to Rainier. We bind and gag him and have him take Rainier's place. He is condemned instead, and the world believes Rainier has paid the price. We can storm the prison with small force and take Rainier into our custody. Valrail prison guards will oppose us. We should be prepared for casualties. Ooh. Well, part of me likes the bait and switch. Part of me likes connections. Or we could go with the underworld having Rainier released from prison. This route will be completely masked. The resistance involved. Yeah. No, he's the figurehead of our fighting force. Like, this is going to happen. You know what? He's gonna be just fine. I'm sure he'll hate being replaced in Rainer's stead, so far the world knows. Rainer met his death at dawn. My agents will maintain deception, silencing all rumors. The real Rainer is in our custody. Accepting report. I would like to go talk to him now.
For judgment this day, Inquisitor, I must present Captain Tom Rainier, formerly known to us as Warden Blackwall. His crimes... well, you are aware of his crimes. It was no small expense to bring him here, but the decision of what to do with him is now yours.
Well.
Don't think I've saved you. Your life belongs to me.
Whatever you paid, it wasn't worth it. I know you put another man in my place. Haven't enough died for me.
Ooh.
Your opinions will no longer be considered. You've lost that privilege. I decide what becomes of you now.
And what becomes of me?
I don't know what these options mean. Give me just a second here. Okay. From what I understand, people don't like that. People usually give them to wardens, but honestly, it's atone for your sins.
You have your freedom.
It cannot be as simple as that.
It isn't. You're free to atone as the man you are, not the traitor you thought you were, or the warden you pretended to be.
The man I am. I barely know him. But I have a lot to make up for.
Yes? Well, let's get started.
If my future is mine, then I pledge it to the Inquisition.
Excellent, welcome back.
My sword is yours. If I'd said anything less, would an arrow from the rookery have snuffed me like a candle?
Take your post, Tom Rainier.
I'm still gonna call you Blackwall. It's non-negotiable. Yeah.
Inquisitor?
How shall I refer to you? Rainier or Blackwall?
I've gotten used to Blackwall. Perhaps we could treat it as less of a name and more of a title. Almost like Inquisitor. Reminds me of what I ought to be.
Everyone needs something to aspire to.
Exactly. I'm glad you understand.
Wonderful. Now that's settled.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
Example. Serious Cabin of Wonder.
You sure?
Oh, okay. snip boing floppity. That's great. Hi. This is a nice little corner you got here.
Oh, hi, yeah. Listen, stand there. Right there. Now, about Mythal.
So,
Sarah, I don't know what reaction you want, but can this be it so we can be done?
All right. So maybe it's still you. Someone needed to do something. I mean, you went wading into a well of sorrows.
Yeah.
Who hears that and thinks, well, dunk a butt, let's have a go?
Yeah.
Even mad old Abelas said elves destroyed themselves. The only believable bit in a sea of clear demon bait. It makes messing with their relics real stupid. So, test done, you're still you. You
Yeah.
can leave these lies behind.
yeah. Fair enough.
You seem pretty certain. You don't believe anything from Mythal.
Course not. What, I should believe all that stuff? Because elves? I mean, it was impressive and all. Makes the Dalish look like tits for living in the woods, but so what? There can't be a bunch of gods and the Maker. Don't matter how much or little you believe, those don't fit. So call me stupid, but I believe the stuff not made up by dead people who failed. Mythal is a ruin full of demons. I mean, it just makes sense, right?
There's so much history there. What if some of it is true?
No, now you're stupid. You can't think that because it's stupid.
But everything we saw...
Why believe it? Because Abelas looked weird? If that's all it takes, Cariffi's shitheel is full of lumpy truth. I get it. You're an elf. Be all elfy. But this? You're the frigging herald of Andraste. Every time you open your mouth, you'll sound like an idiot.
Ooh.
The Inquisition is probably used to me sounding like an idiot.
Not for me to say, yeah. Just saying. Anyway, believe what you want. So long as we kill Cariffi fish. Whatever.
Yeah. No, it's just, you know, we did meet Mythal, so, you know, his little kernels of truth in there at the very least.
Hey you, I have an Inquisitor favor to ask. Just a little thing, really. A little march around for some of your people. It's nothing for you, right?
Details first.
I won't agree to anything without details.
Smart of you. I wouldn't dream of wasting your super important time. It's a Red Jenny thing. I got a tip that some noble stiffs are arguing over Vershel. Land squabble. They're getting little people beat up, so I need you to go to your big table and send some people to walk through town.
Just walk through.
Just walk through. Easy, right?
Well, absolutely.
All right, Sarah. I'll have someone look into it.
It's fun, right? Being important without doing a thing.
Yeah.
Well, not much of a thing. Not everything has to be torn skies and ancient arseholes. Every little thing makes a difference somewhere.
Indeed it does. You just pushed me out of the way to look out the window. Fair enough.
You have a problem. That over there is a full tavern, but everyone's drinking alone. They're all up their own arses about the Inquisition. I can't have fun with everybody whinging, and they'll fall on their swords before Coryphanus can push them. I'm thinking pranks. Set a few up, knock a few down. You in or not?
I'm the Inquisitor. You know, the leader.
Right, they'll never suspect you.
Excellent.
What, titles are only for getting away with bad stuff? Let's do something fun. Come on.
Just you and me. You know, I would like that.
Don't get excited. You're not my thing. Your thing is not my thing. You still coming or not?
Yeah, I'm in.
Lead the way.
What, really?
Really?
I knew you were different. Let's go.
What do we got here?
Right, General Uptight is gone. Have a search about. What, the desk? Oh, yes. Center of the Empire and all that. What to do, what to do.
All right, Sarah. What do you want to do?
Thing looks heavy. Don't want to move or break it. I got it. Easy one. Just a slip of something under here. There, won't notice much, but it's just that little bit wonky. He's so in control that'll piss him royally. I tell one of the soldiers and boom, the general seems like people. And since he works for you, you seem like people. Come on, next one.
Excellent. This is fun.
Right, little lady prissy pants. Let's have a look for something she likes too. What, just the door?
Creaky door.
Where she greets every important idiot.
Creaky door.
Yes.
Creaky door.
Well, Sarah, what do you have in mind?
Creaky door.
Get a bucket.
Oh.
Classic, yeah? 5 minutes of sloppy boss gets you weeks of happy kitchen staff. Except for the one who cleans it up, I suppose. But whatever. Next up.
Well, the bucket's gone. Magic. It's an invisible bucket. Locked box. Oh.
What's that? A locked... No, leave that. Not interested in her hidden things. Not for just a bit of fun. Maybe feed her messengers something gassy? No, birds don't pop. But they flap and...
Who is up there?
I'm not good at making decisions. Fucking bucket.
Go!
That was fun. An inquisitor of the people, still remembering you're one of them. If all they got was the herald stuff, the serious bit, you'd start to sound pretty scary. That works, but not for long.
Well.
Whatever it takes. I'll start throwing pies if it kept people inspired.
Pies is so good, and Coryphanus would never do that. Good thing for you, innit? Because from the bottom, everyone up top sort of seems the same. Anyway, fun time, Inquisitor. You! Oh, frig.
Oh, well.
You did it!
Well, I did do it. Well, actually, no, I enabled it.
Sarah was never an agreeable girl. Her tongue tells tales of rebellion, but she was so fast, so quick with her bow. No one quite knew where she came from. Sarah was never quite the quietest girl. Her attacks are loud.
Getting serious about mage stuff, magic, things. How about not so much? Just asking for not so much magic. Great, yeah?
Jeez. No, that's fine.
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
And what else did Lady Forsythia say?
That she'd rather drown herself than help the Inquisition.
Oh.
Anything else?
She said she'd have us flogged alive if we allied with her brother.
That does sound like her.
Cheer up, Josie. We at least have her attention.
You always do find the brighter side of things. We are in the midst of cementing an alliance with Lady Forsythia of Nevada, your worship. It's become a somewhat delicate task.
Can I do anything to help negotiations?
Thank you, but I believe I have matters in hand.
Fair enough.
I dissuaded her from sending soldiers when she learned we'd struck an accord with a brother she's feuding with. Lady Forsythia simply employs a colorful manner of speech.
Huh. Well.
Dealing with so many demanding, strong-willed people can't be easy.
It's no less intense than my days at court, Inquisitor, I assure you. But I confess I do miss my staff from the embassy in Antiva. It was always useful to discuss the day's visitors with them.
Well?
I have time, if you'd like to review things with me.
I wouldn't wish to impose.
If it were imposing, I wouldn't have offered.
Well, I admit there are a few potential alliances it would be good to discuss. Right on the parlor floor, in front of everyone at the soiree. Who does such a thing in front of their guests?
The Duke of Kellington, apparently.
And then there's Cole's lurking. It frightens our guests half to death. Lord Gennard still won't respond to our letters. And Sarah, can she not find a single overshirt with that mustard stains on it? Then there's Dorian. The man refuses to take anything seriously unless it suits its whim. Not to mention... Oh goodness. Have we been here an hour already?
Ah.
2.5 hours, I think, but no one's counting.
Oh, dear. I didn't intend to go on for so long.
Oh, that's fine.
You must think me quite the gossip.
You've been working continually since I met you, Josephine.
And that can't stop. I must be going. But I leave feeling less troubled than I have in weeks.
Wonderful. Well. Oh, I'm in my room. Oh, it's been so long. I forgot this thing existed. How long do we got on these things here? Okay, not too long at all. Okay. All right. For a time, finding the missing Seekers seemed to be impossible. Early indications pointed to these men and women heading, one at a time, into Ferelden, but here their trail went cold. A chance rumor regarding Ban Loren, a Ferelden nobleman who had not been heard from for months, led Inquisition agents to investigate Caer Oswin, and they too went silent. These events are connected, and it seems this is where the missing Seekers will be found. Interesting. What does that do for us? Great. Okay, so I need to... Oh, I probably go back and then get a quest for it. Okay. But we have to obtain an amulet for Cole. It's been some time since I crossed paths with your agents. It was only natural. Both they and I chose the night of Duke M's ball to pay a visit to his private collection. I confess, matters nearly became unpleasant. I am grateful your agents still remember the appropriate phrases we in the delicate arts use. While I prefer to avoid political entanglement, I wish nothing but good fortune to the Inquisition in restoring order in these troubled times. The article in question was among the lesser of the items in which I was interested, and your agents were most welcome to it. Oh, how wonderful! That sounds lovely. There is 2 more things over here. I cannot do that because the person is... Whoops. I did not mean to back out entirely. I accidentally double-clicked escape. God damn it. Okay, turn around, do the exact same thing. Welcome back, everyone. I know we just left, but welcome back, okay? Orlais, please. We only have... Cullen. Cullen is the only one to be able to do 2 of those things. Great.
Not raw recruits.
Okay.
With luck, they'll know which end to
We
grip a
want
sword
Inquisition
by.
to survive beyond Corypheus' defeat. We won't always be at war. Why? It takes a little to appease them. Let us return what was taken under false pretense and put these treaties aside. Step forward, not back. No apologies. What happened with the wardens gives us more authority than ever to use the treaty. What happened? Why alienate allies when it would take so little to appease them? Let us return what was taken under false pretense. What did I take? Magister. Actually, Magister, we needed the gold. We needed the men. You would have persuaded someone to part with them, with or without the treaties. We are not making reparations for doing what we had to do, what no one else could have done. Don't forget, we are now allied with the Wardens. We had no authority to conscript before, we do now. Settled, but his deception has had far-reaching consequences. Had we not used the Grey Warden treaties, we might not have found ourselves in a position. We receive daily messages from all quarters demanding we make reparations. I mean, fuck it.
Let us begin.
Alright, how long do I need to wait? 2 hours? Oh god, and that's just to... Oh well, we got Cole's necklace, we can go back and talk with him, and then we can go on the dragon hunting quest and we can judge people on a chair. Those are our missions that I chose to accept. Let's go forward.
Corypheus died, and then he didn't.
Uh-huh.
That's why he always felt wrong, like he didn't fit inside himself. He wears another man's life. I thought dying was forever.
You and me both, buddy.
So did I. Corypheus seems to break a lot of rules.
We still need to get the amulet working. I won't face Corypheus without it. I can't.
That's fair.
But is it him? Is he real? If a man can be dead and then not... There was a young man. He died alone. I didn't know how to help. Could I have saved him?
I have no idea. I'm sorry. I hardly understand any of this myself.
It gnawed at me. Hooks in the hollows, pain of not knowing like the knot in his belly. But that is a hurt, and hurts can heal. I can heal. Forget.
Cole? Cole? Are you?
You may still use that name, if you like. I am here to help you.
Cole, you good, buddy? Oh, it's suddenly daytime. That's nice. So excuse me, I'm gonna go right back to you. And, give you that amulet, buddy, because I have it. Pal?
I didn't understand the Grand Ball. It would have been easier if they said what they wanted.
Because you like the mask.
What did you think of the masks?
What masks?
The masks? Everyone had them on their faces.
Those weren't their faces.
Huh. Well, have an amulet.
I found the amulet that Solus told us about. Would you like to try it on?
Yes, but not here. I like it here. We need someplace that can go away if it becomes sharp.
Okay.
What do I do with it?
You found one of the amulets. Excellent. May I?
Okay.
It is simple enough. You put it on, I charge it with magic, and you should be protected.
Are you ready, Cole?
They can't make me a monster.
Good. That's, You good?
What was that? Oh, What are you doing to the kid?
Stopping blood mages from binding me like the demons at Adamant. But it didn't work.
Something is interfering with the enchantment.
Interesting.
Something like Cole not being a demon?
We don't know what the fuck Cole is.
I'm not certain exactly what Cole is.
Regardless of Cole's special circumstances, he remains a spirit.
Yes, a spirit who is strangely like a person.
I don't matter. Just lock away the parts of me that someone else could knot together to make me follow.
What?
Focus on the amulet. Tell me what you feel.
Warm, soft blanket covering, but it catches tears. I'm the wrong shape. There's something. There. That way.
So we're off hunting.
It appears we have something to find. Again.
All right, kid. Get Cullen and work with him on the map to figure out where you're sensing something wrong.
Will you come with me? All of you?
Sure.
Well, I mean, that was the plan, buddy.
All right, I get it. You like spirits. But he came into this world to be a person. Let him be one.
If I see a way to protect Cole without taking away whatever he is, I'll use it. But Cole clearly needs our help.
I'm not saying we do nothing. But that ritual of theirs only works on demons, right?
This is not some fanciful story, child of the stone. We cannot change our nature by wishing.
You don't think?
However we deal with the problem, our next step is to track down whatever is interfering with the enchantment.
Indeed it is. And with that... Are we being oh, we're being teleported.
Yeah, this should get me through the month. But give me a moment. Greetings. Can I help you?
The fuck you doing here?
You killed me.
Oh.
What? I don't even know you.
You forgot. You locked me in the dungeon in the spire, and you forgot, and I died in the dark.
Oh,
Spire.
Cole, stop.
Calm down there, buddy.
Just take it easy, kid.
He killed me. He killed me. That's why it doesn't work. He killed me, and I have to kill him back.
I don't understand.
If he killed you, wouldn't you be dead?
Cole, this man cannot have killed you. You are a spirit. You have not even possessed a body.
A broken body, bloody, banged on the stone cell, guts gripping in the dark, dank. A captured apostate. They threw him into the dungeon in the spire at Val Royo. They forgot about him. He starved to death. I came through to help. And I couldn't. So I became him.
Oh.
Cole.
If Cole was an apostate, that'd make the guy we just saw a Templar. Must have been buying lyrium.
Let me kill him. I need to.
Damn. Hey, Varric.
Varric?
The kid's angry. He needs to work through it.
A spirit does not work through emotions. It embodies them.
But he isn't a spirit, is he? He made himself human.
A floating knife?
And humans change. They get hurt, and they heal. He needs to work it out like a person.
You would alter the essence of what he is.
He did that to himself when he left the Fade. I'm just helping him survive it.
Cole needs to grow.
Cole will never grow into a real person until he comes to terms with what happened.
Leave it to me. All right, kid. You want revenge? Come with me.
Uh-oh. There's nowhere to run, friend.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Sorry isn't going to help him now, is it, kid?
No.
Jeez.
Then pull the trigger and put him down like a mad dog. Do it.
No!
How you doing, kid? Feel any better?
No.
You can't make it all just go away. I learned that the hard way.
Forget.
No. He needs to remember. You too. We're done here.
The music just cut off for some weird reason.
For all we know, the amulet will now never function. Cole remains vulnerable to binding.
No, he isn't. The amulet didn't work because he's too human, right? Maybe now the kid's also too human for that binding magic to work on him.
I hope you're right.
It still hurts. When do I stop hurting?
Being with your friends can make you feel better.
Come on, kid. Let's go for a walk. It'll clear your head.
The left hand misses a friend with 2 different names. She's hurting, sad, alone, but everyone can see me now. They remember. How do I put honey in Leliana's wine without her noticing?
I can help with that.
He means
it is
well.
good that he is not entirely changed, however human he becomes.
He meant to watch forever. He called himself Sorrow.
How'd you like to get out of here? Maybe do something fun.
I don't know. I've never tried.
Come on.
Well, let's give it a go.
Inquisitor, you honor us with your presence. May I bring a sampling of fine cheeses for you and your guest?
I don't eat.
Well then, just a bottle of a fine Ghislaine White to start. Please enjoy your meal this evening, your worship.
Thank you.
He saw me. They all see me.
That's a good step.
Next, you'll be eating and drinking and everything else.
What else is there?
Have you used the privy yet? That should be enlightening.
I find people when their pain leaves them open. I ease the pain. I leave, they forget. That was enough for me. Now they remember, and I'm not sure...
Cole?
There was a mage named Reese at the spire. He was one of the few who could see me. He was my friend. My only friend for a long time. Evangeline showed me that Templars could be kind, but even she...
Cole, if this is troubling, we don't have to talk about it.
Gentle. You watch me walk into darkness over and over, and you always worry. Thank you. But this isn't about them. It's about... When I found out I wasn't human, when I grew, I lost Reese. I lost my only friend. That's why I was scared about letting all these people see me. That's why I laughed.
You're laughing at yourself.
Yes. This world taught me that changing means losing your friends. But now I know that doesn't have to be true. I have enough self to know that what I felt was foolish. Isn't it wonderful?
It's another good step, Cole.
I might like being human. What do you think I'll learn next?
Only time will tell. I have a few people to judge.
Mistress Pulin of Sarnia is accused of aiding and abetting the Red Templars in the Dales. She sold a quarry to them for a handsome sum. They used the quarry to grow red lyrium by enslaving townspeople. The only extenuating circumstance, Mistress Pulin was procuring supplies to keep the remaining townspeople fed.
If you'd like to explain your intentions, speak.
My crime was misjudgment. The land sale was meant to bring prosperity in hard times.
Yet you kept taking coin from the Red Templars, even after you realized what they'd done to the people.
Ooh.
Why not? It bought food for the ones remaining. Isn't that enough? You question whether greed or necessity led me. Tell me which you weigh me for.
Ooh.
Mistress Pulin, you will spend all your ill-earned money rebuilding the town of Sarnia. If the townspeople forgive you, your debt to them is paid.
Your worship, I will do my best to repair what I have done.
Wonderful. That was simple. She meant well, and with this, she can do well. Yeah, that's the one. Oh my. Hi there, buddy. Oh, look at him. He's so pretty. He's not really, you know. Well, that was a short venture. Did I need to bring... Oh, there's the loot. Okay. But I needed to bring Vivian with me for a second. Ah, well. The Heart of Snow. Oh, okay, game. Alright.
What can I do for you, my dear? Is it too much to hope that you've brought me the heart of the snowy wyvern?
Oh, it's here.
If you want the wyvern's heart, you'll tell me what you're using it for.
I can do better, darling. Give me the heart, and I'll show you what it's for. Will that suffice?
Well, fuck it. Let's go.
All right. One heart as requested.
How kind of you. Please accept this as your payment. I must begin work immediately. I should apologize. I must admit that I had completely misjudged you, Inquisitor. I would like you to come with me to see this through.
Sure. Why not?
This should only take a moment, Inquisitor.
He's just taking a nap.
I'm here, my darling.
Vivian,
Yes, darling.
it's going to be all right, my love.
My darling? Bastian?
Well... shit.
There's There's nothing here now.
Ah, well, shit indeed.
Bastian is dead. I can hardly believe. It was the Wintersend Ball. My first visit to the Imperial Palace. The Circle sent a dozen of us to entertain the nobility. I was in awe of everyone and everything, and then our eyes met. Bastien spent the entire ball at my side. The Dowager tried to have him killed for slighting her, but he didn't care.
Falling in love across a crowded ballroom. Sounds like something out of a children's story.
He was a dashing rogue, and any defects he might have had were made up for with rank and importance. It was a more innocent time, I suppose. And now he's gone, and I must write to his son Laurent. And his sister will make a terrible fuss if she isn't informed first. And I'll need to arrange for the chantry services. Maker only knows how long that will take.
Well,
if I can help you, just say the word.
No, my dear. I'll handle everything. Excuse me, I have so much to do.
Oh, Hat of Majesty. Yeah, fancy hat. It's Vivian only. Well, that's fun. Oh, anything else though?
How may I help you?
No, that's it. Fuck the circle. Alright, those should be done now. Oh, there's more. Oh, there's more. Oh, is there inside that I still need to complete? No. Yes, that one. Okay. Great. That's great news. Alright. The creature has been cornered and saddled. The nippings were severe. It waits for the Inquisitor to claim it in its stable. Mind your fingers. We got the Hunter Shade Draculist. Yeah, sure. Okay, great. Then we have sent emissaries with warm apologies. We returned all that could be returned. We paid in kind for what could not. Liliana will store the Grey Warden treaties in Skyhold archives in remembrance of mistakes made and lessons learned. Sure. Why not, you know? Now, the only ones left, again, are battalion, which specifically needs Cullen, so let's set him on this mission. Because it's only 18 minutes. I can wait that if need be. I really know the best will make him. Yeah.
Inquisitor.
Yes, then we have another judgment. Help people of Sarnia. I can divert some of our. We could brace a wagon and send guards to transport supplies. So it'll be slower but safer. Our Legion guilds rely on this quarry. I will appeal to their business sense and they will lend us boats to move supplies upriver. Go nuts, Josephine.
Inquisitor.
Go nuts. I would have liked to have them all done before I leave. For the final battle. Oh. I don't know what this needs. I'm assuming it's just Cullen, but it's not even showing up. Got it. Okay. Well, do I dare wait for 18 minutes? Yeah, right? No, not that one. Yeah, I'll just wait, and when that's done, I'll be back, and then we start the next one. Then we go on our merry way and start the final bit. All right.
Care Oswin. Odd that the trail should lead us here. Ban Loren is a pious, unassuming man. What has he become involved in?
Well, honestly,
He's involved in crazy. Just like everyone else these days.
Truer words have never been spoken.
Yeah.
Let's see what lies within.
Let us indeed see what lies within. I forgot about this quest. Oh, there's free loot. Excuse me, I'm just gonna take the pyrite and lamb's wool. How did I get in? Did I just need to wait? Is that the problem? Oh no, this is just, it didn't scan up. That's interesting enough. Hi there, friend. How are you? Level 11, you say? Oh, that's a shame. I'm gonna go this way, and you're gonna die eventually. Ooh, a chest. I like those. Well, that's a shame. How you guys doing? Oh no, ow. Oh, the pain. Oh dearie me. Oh no. Anyway. Oh, I didn't want that. Oh, I didn't want that. I don't want that though.
Promises. I should have known. The Order of Fiery Promise is a cult with strange beliefs about the Seekers. They've hounded us for centuries.
Cults don't sound too great.
Why am I not surprised?
This explains why the Seekers might be here, but not the connection to Corypheus.
Well, that's not good.
Did they torture him to death? The Promises will pay for this.
Yeah, that's not great. Probably should have brought Cole. 'Cause he would have given us insight on something, but... Anyway. I need to still steal other gear so that we can deck them out in all the runes and upgrades and shit. We got garbage in here. Yeah, why not? Hey, we got plenty for the requisition that I didn't do. There's the courtyard key. Well, we can leave. Excuse me, pardon me coming through. Don't mind me. Why does this feel oddly familiar?
As the Seekers of Truth have proven resistant to the effects of red lyrium, the Elder One has seen fit to place them in your care. Reclaim your destiny, and know that the Elder One expects your devotion as repayment.
Oh.
Signed by Magister Calpurnia, leader of the Venatori. Does Corypheus not realize the Promises want the world to end? What use are they to him?
Well,
Corypheus will probably betray them before they get their chance.
But after he gets what he needs out of them.
Yeah.
But this doesn't explain how he captured the Seekers in the first place, or what's been done with them. We must keep looking.
We'll find them, Cassandra.
I know we will.
Yep.
One way or another.
They might be dead, but we'll find something. What are you doing in the well? Did Timmy fall down the well? Well, I apparently can't. Well, this looks ominous. Giant staircase up to a giant door with torches that are lit. Into a giant hall. Oh, it's just people. Well, you guys know what to do. Ow. Oh, bye. I'm gonna walk this way. Thoughts? What kind of book is this? Oh. Interesting. Oh, loot. Thanks for killing the body and then the body teleports over me. That's not a key. Kill that guy for me, would you? That is a fancy throne. He's oddly tanky. So, nice throne you got here. Yeah, I'm gonna go over here and grab this chest because why not, you know? We got time. Is that Cassandra? Because it certainly ain't one of my party members. Fancy lyrium chest. With nothing. Okay. I'm not even taking the garbage anymore. There's no point. Apparently this is not the correct... Oh, no it is. Okay. Part of me wants to look over on the other side,
Daniel!
But it's fine.
Daniel!
Oh.
Can you hear me?
Cassandra. It is you. You're alive.
Mm-hmm.
As are you.
For now.
I'm so glad I found you.
No, they put a demon inside me. It's tearing me up.
Well, that sounds...
You can't be possessed. That's impossible.
I'm not possessed. They fed me things. I can feel it growing.
Can we do anything?
Oh, thanks, Colin.
I don't know. This thing inside him.
The Lord Seeker. You have to find him.
Of course we'll find him. If he lives, we'll...
Lucius betrayed us, Cassandra. He sent us here, one by one. An important mission, he said. Lies. He was here with them all along. He's still working with them.
Oh.
Cassandra.
Now is not the time for sympathy.
Wait.
Fair enough.
Don't leave me like this, please.
It's okay. Cassandra's got it.
You should have come with me. You didn't believe in the war any more than I did.
You know me. I wanted that promotion.
Well,
Go to the Maker's side, Daniel. You will be welcome.
Be at rest.
He was my apprentice. I have never known a finer young man. Now we find Lord Seeker Lucius.
Yep. Indeed we will after we grab this medallion. Well, I'm so curious where the mosaic pieces go, now that I'm thinking of those. That does not matter. The weird layout, that's fine. You're gonna die, sir. Like, it's non-negotiable. I'm just gonna walk past you, but yeah, you're done. Excuse me, pardon me going through. Whoop-a-doo. Nice stroll. Very nice looking. You know? Oh good, I don't need a key.
Lord Seeker Lucius.
Cassandra, with a man I can only assume is the new Inquisitor.
You know, I sort of have been for a long while now.
You must be very proud of your handiwork.
I presume you know we Seekers of Truth were once the original Inquisition. Oh yes. We fought to restore order in a time of madness long ago, as you do now. And we became proud. We sought to remake the world, to make it better.
Uh-huh.
But what did we create? The Chantry, the Circles of Magi. A war that will see no end.
So, your first thought is to help an eldritch god take over the world and destroy it.
And aiding Corypheus is supposed to help.
Corypheus is a monster with limited ambition.
And your ambition is so much greater.
We Seekers are abominations, Cassandra. We created a decaying world and fought to preserve it even as it crumbled. We had to be stopped. You don't believe me? See for yourself.
That's an Inquisition
The
book.
secrets of our order, passed to me after the former Lord Seeker was slain. The war with the mages had already begun, but it was not too late for me to do the right thing.
So, he's crazy, right?
He's completely mad, isn't he?
Lord Seeker, what you've done.
I know. What Corypheus did with the Templars does not matter. I have seen the future. I have created a new order to replace the old. The world will end so we can start anew. A pure beginning. Join us, Cassandra. It is the Maker's will.
No, I don't believe it is. So let's kill him, guys, as a group. I'm gonna help. You see this? This is helping. I'm pressing buttons. They're helping. Oh, they're already dead. Well, what do we have here? Ooh. I mean, it's level 9, but what
He
can
was
you do?
insane. He had to be.
Oh no, absolutely.
Perhaps the Envy Demon's influence? Remove the Lord Seeker
Whoops.
so it could take over the Templars?
Well, I mean...
If so, the plan worked perfectly.
He could not have destroyed all of us. I won't accept it. Let us return to Skyhold. I wish to see what's in this Book of Secrets.
Very well. Let me just grab this random pile of money. Oh, 86 gold. Ew. What is this nonsense? It's all crap. It's all crap. Here, let me just... I have to walk the... No, I don't have to walk to the exit. Hell yeah, let's get out of here. Let me just send him on a mission. Notify the Sutherland boy. I'll have minor sanction to request resources for patrols.
Inquisitor.
That'll take an hour. Great. That'll also pair up with this lovely hour-long problem. And what do we have here? We marched without incident, although I have it on good authority that there were many closed doors meeting among Vershale nobility. Several useful names have sent diplomatic envoys, and potential future gains may be impressive. Do not tell Sarah I said so. Well. That's fair. Well, back to Cassandra.
This tome has passed from Lord Seeker to Lord Seeker since the time of the Old Inquisition. And now it falls to me.
So,
That's a lot of not very exciting reading, apparently.
Do you know what the Rite of Tranquility is? The last resort used on mages in the Circle, leaving them unable to cast, but depriving them of dreams and all emotion. It should only be used on those who cannot control their abilities, but that has not always been the case.
Yeah, it's,
You mutilate mages.
I always thought it a necessary evil. What finally began the Mage Rebellion was the discovery the Rite of Tranquility could be reversed. The Lord Seeker at the time covered it up, harshly. There were deaths. It was dangerous knowledge, the shock of its discovery in addition to what happened in Kirkwall. But it appears we've always known how to reverse the rite, from the beginning.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
We created the Rite of Tranquility.
Mm-hmm.
To become a Seeker, I spent months in a vigil, emptying myself of all emotion. I was made tranquil, and didn't even know. Then the vigil summoned a spirit of faith to touch my mind. That broke tranquility, and gave me my abilities. The Seekers did not share that secret. Not with me, not with the Chantry. Not even with... There's more. Lucius was not wrong about the Order. I thought to rebuild the Seekers once victory was ours. Now I'm not certain it deserves to be rebuilt.
Well, honestly, you could make it better. It's up to you, honestly.
That's not for me to decide, Cassandra.
Thank you. I could not have done this on my own.
I hear Vashel was good pay for you, Inquisitor. Time to go see if my friends came through too. Got a location for a stash. Hopefully something nice for my trouble. Well, your trouble. Just let me know when you're ready to head out. Be sure to bring your empty pockets.
Well, let's fucking go.
I'm ready if you are.
Always, yeah. My favorite part, this. Let's go see what friends can get us. Wait, this is weird.
What?
I was expecting a village or something. The people that leave me stuff don't trek out to places like this. Give me a city and I'll give you a tour, but surprise, surprise, I don't know stupid woods or ruins. What's that?
Don't hurt me. Harmond made me do it.
Well. Calm down.
Quiet yourself. We're here to help.
Help? Had enough help. I complain about a fight and suddenly I'm an agent or something.
You were the one with the rumor out of Vashel. My friend.
You're her. You're the one he's waiting for. It's her. She's here. Red Jenny.
Ooh, well, you fucked up. Hey guys, just a second. I need to, just give. Oh no. Well, she has no. Well. Ooh, level 11, my friends. What are you doing? You.
Oh, hold on. I was not aware the Inquisitor was personally involved.
Oh, yeah,
this
no.
This is a tragic misunderstanding.
I'm
Let's all
sure.
sheathe our swords, you walk out, and we'll conduct this like business.
Don't believe this piss bag. He started it.
He did. So, 1 second here. I just gotta auto level up Sarah. There we are. Great. You have a flask of fire and a flask of lightning. Why not?
There. That wasn't so hard, was it? We identified the confusion, and we worked past it. I'm Lord Pel Harmond. I do hope, Inquisitor, that you continue to respond to reason. After all, your choice of company is hardly virtuous.
Freaking user, you are. Another noble prick who punches down.
We're the same, you and I. Well, that is overstating it. You are nothing like me. But we both need people.
So, let me get this straight.
You want to talk now, but Sarah is my ally. You attacked her friends.
Come now. You know how much her meddling cost me. Because apparently you were complicit. Honestly, previous to this very moment, I thought you'd also been tricked by these red jennies. Despite your foreign nature, as Inquisitor, you are a social peer. I attacked them on behalf of us both.
Arse biscuit.
Quite. Inquisitor, Herald, I don't want to be your enemy. I'm barely invested in being hers. If you are willing to recognize an opportunity, we could be exceptional partners.
No. You tried... Get the fuck out of here.
Now what was the point of that?
Ooh!
Mother puss bucket, friggin' bastard, shite bag, piss face.
Jeez.
Eat it, you lop-eared son of an arsenal,
Sarah!
piece of...
Sarah!
What?
He's done. You're done. Relax. It's over.
Pisshead. Friends, Inquisitor. Better than his lot any day.
Well, that was... That was something.
Hey, you. Know what? Thanks. Felt good to stomp the smile off that pisshead's face. It doesn't go bad like that often, yeah? But when it does, they deserve it.
Yeah, kinda, yeah. Unpredictable worth it? Yeah.
Risky, but keep it within the Inquisition and I'll support you.
Even though this puckered around us?
Even so.
Well, good then. Right, what do you mean? Because I am really not used to that acceptance thing you're doing right there.
Well.
We'll have some differences, but I want to be one of your friends.
You're pretty big to be one of my contacts. Important, I mean, not fat.
Jeez.
But all right, Inquisitor. You're on my good side. We'll see if it lasts.
Fair enough. Alright, Red Jenny attends a party. Is should be represented. Just let him stumble in the dark. Why not?
Inquisitor.
Okay.
The wall before me is shadow,
I didn't
yet
think
shall the
about
Maker
Colin.
be my guide. I shall not be left to wander the drifting roads of the beyond. For there is no darkness in the Maker's light, and nothing that he has wrought shall be lost.
A prayer for you?
For those we have lost, and those I am afraid to lose.
Well,
I've seen a god. Or so she claimed.
Perhaps you did. I cannot say for certain. Does that make what I believe any less real? I've questioned it at times, but I found comfort in faith when life offered little. Corypheus will retaliate. It's only a matter of time. We must draw strength wherever we can.
Are we prepared?
We will be. I should return to my duties. There's more to be done. Gloat all you like. I have this one.
Are you sassing me, Commander? I didn't know you had it in you.
Why do I even... Inquisitor.
Leaving, are you? Does this mean I win?
Are you two playing nice?
I'm always nice. You need to come to terms with my inevitable victory. You'll feel much better.
Really? Because I just won, and I feel fine.
Don't get smug. There will be no living with you.
I should return to my duties as well. Unless you would care for a game.
well, I mean...
Prepare the board, Commander.
As a child, I played this with my sister. She would get this stuck-up grin whenever she won, which was all the time. My brother and I practiced together for weeks. Oh, the look on her face the day I finally won. Between serving the Templars and the Inquisition, I haven't seen them in years. I wonder if she still plays.
She ain't played fair.
All right, let's see what you've got.
Have honor.
This may be the longest we've gone without discussing the Inquisition, or related matters. To be honest, I appreciate the distraction.
You can't be serious all the time. Well, maybe you can.
I believe this one is yours. Well played.
Hell yeah. Well, anything else for me?
I do not like having that mirror, Illuvian, in Skyhold. Corypheus may not be able to travel through it, but what if something else can?
I trust Morgan.
I don't think Morrigan would keep it here if that were true.
Yes, Morrigan said as much when I asked her.
Oh?
She said I was unreasonable, then offered to explain how the Illuvian works using words with less than 4 syllables.
Ah.
The Circle had a library. I'm fairly well read.
Right.
I'm not unreasonable.
Fair enough.
Is there anything I should know?
Only that I'm never playing cards again. I still can't find my... It doesn't matter. I don't know how Varric talked me into that.
I have a feeling we're gonna play again when we win, but you know, not technically gonna happen, but you know.
What do you think of the people you work with?
Who do you mean?
No, that's fine.
I should let you get back to work.
That's fine. Okay, is that it, Colin?
Was there something you needed?
Is there anything I should know?
Creating Inquisition footholds outside Skyhold has strengthened our reputation. People view us as a stabilizing force. We've received a number of recruits eager to pledge themselves to our cause.
That's wonderful. Is there anything else?
Is there anything I should know?
With Calpurnia gone, Corypheus's army will falter. Now is the time to strike.
Okay, I think that's it.
That's all for now.
We got the fun dialogue out of him. Alright, well, I definitely didn't forget about him. That's ridiculous, dog. It appears our detracting lord found shame in the dark, thanks to a scandalous laugh. Also, blind feats are now the rage. Can Red Jenny claim that? Orlais remains Orlais. I don't... Okay. That great. Another report here. Mistress Pauline's supplies have reached Sarnia. Food and clothing are being divided among the populace according to need. In thanks, the town has given the Inquisition several tons of their best granite as building material. That sounds wonderful. Oh no. There's more requests. Oh, and they're taking... Oh, fuck it. I'm gonna have to... I can't wait another hour. Huh. Merchant conspiracy against us. Few altered signs in Denmark. A trade caravan will have supplies to last. Their stock happens to be mostly weapons. They won't last long. While getting a caravan is a small but productive matter. Do we trust this information? Honestly, just buy the fucking caravan. That seems reasonable, right? And then we have the Sutherland lad and his small crew have reported in. Only minor trouble, as expected. Nevertheless, they have increased our presence. They seem useful freelancers. Fair enough. 100 gold for that. We only have the one lovely thing here, which may turn into another thing. I don't know. But unfortunately, we're going to have to leave it there with that. And then if we have time after, we'll come back and get it. But this is the end times. And off we go now that we're able to get Cole in our party. Those are
Tell
floating.
me, where is your maker now? Call him.
call down his wrath upon me. You cannot, for he does not exist. I am Corypheus. I shall deliver you from this lie in which you linger. Bow before your new god and be spared.
No thanks. You got a little lyrium in your face. I don't know if anyone's ever mentioned that. Well, that's not good. That's a terror.
I knew.
Well, of course.
It ends here, Corypheus.
And so it shall.
Oh, well. Bye, Harding. Oh, that's a lot of magic. I feel like you could have had a better display there, but...
You have been most successful in foiling my plans. But let us not forget what you are. A thief in the wrong place at the wrong time. An interloper, a gnat.
Okay.
We shall prove here, once and for all, which of us is worthy of godhood.
Well.
You're not proving anything by talking.
You face Malby. Destroyer report. I have a dragon now, by the way. Thought I should mention that.
You dare.
What do you mean, I dare?
A dragon! How clever of you!
It is.
Will avail you nothing. You will fall as a warning to those who oppose my divine will.
Sure. Sure I will. Excuse me, what if I just barrier?
I shall sear you from the very heavens.
Can you get stunned by this? Can I like push you in there? That's why I probably shouldn't stand in that. Yeah, that's be a bad idea.
If you desire death, you shall have it.
Oh, those are so pretty. Wait, guys, wait. I need to shield you, especially Bull, because, you know...
You are nothing. A race of sniveling cowards that shrank before Definta power.
So, how's it going, Corypheus? I'm sure he's having a pleasant time. Oh, that doesn't block that, huh? Oh, that was Blackwell at the shield. I should have shielded. I didn't realize that. I thought that was cold for a second. I'm sure they're fine. Yeah, I may have outfitted everyone in. Well, I tried to get the better gear, but it was all just, you know. It was already the best I could muster. I did change Blackwell as well. Out for something newer. I also gave everyone a nice coloration of their own. I tried to give him pink, but it did not turn out well. I tried to get Blackwall to be solid black, and I tried to get cold blue. I got my gold on myself, but you know, it didn't turn out the best. The gold wasn't that bad, but pink in the black, it didn't really work. Everyone, since there's a supply cache, hear me out. Drink that, and then let's get the hell out of here. We should have had bee grenades. That would have been a fun fight kill. I think you guys should kill him.
From the very heavens.
Yeah. Okay, well that's painful, I think. That's fucking awesome, though.
I shall sear you from the very heavens.
Interesting you say that. Quick, kill the red eyes, Black Dragon. Oh, that's awesome. And get fucked. Ooh. Hey there, buddy. One dragon left, huh? It'd be a shame if you were to be exterminated. How you doing, friendo? There we go. I can just make them target and then... Uh-oh. He's trying to hurt me. Good thing we still have those dragon slaying runes on me. Sword, dagger. Dagger has the... That's fine. Oh, I didn't get caught on that. Oh well, he's got it. So how you doing, friend? Ow, that was rude. Let me just go ahead and get everyone in that. Oh, black wall, 'cause he just doesn't need it. Oh wow, that was something. Ooh. Look at my pacifist run, you fucking son of a bitch.
Let it end here!
Oh,
Let the skies boil! Let the world be rent asunder!
I don't think so. So, this is it, huh?
I will not allow it!
I don't think you have a say there, friend. I think you're fucked. This is awesome, though. Well, there's only one way. It's forward. Alright, boys. Wait, Cole. Why can I talk to Cole? Wait, what? Well, I didn't get myself in that, but that's fine. Oh, well, he's done.
Not like this. I have walked the halls of the Golden City, crossed the ages.
I think that was supposed to be more difficult.
Do not, ancient ones, I beseech you.
Probably wasn't supposed to be this
If you exist,
disgustingly broken.
if you ever truly existed, aid me now.
Ooh, that's mine now. Magical hole, close. Oh, well that's... So what about the floating island that we're on?
You wanted into the Fade.
Did I break his jaw? Oh. Did I just banish him with the Fade? Oh, well, we're fine. Hi, Solus. What are you doing here, pal?
Solus?
The orb.
Are you sure? We could take the pieces. Try to...
That would not recover what has been lost.
Inquisitor, are you alive?
Probably.
Then it's over. How lovely.
And the sky is healed, healthy, whole. There's just that left to remember.
And Aurora Borealis.
Looks that way.
What do we do now?
We go back to Skyhold.
We're heroes.
A moment, my lord. My agents have found no trace of Solus. He has simply vanished.
Mm-hmm.
If he does not wish to be found, there's likely nothing we can do. But I will keep looking.
Well,
It's odd that he would just leave without a word.
You said he was upset about the orb.
That can't be the only reason.
oh, it's not.
Now that Corypheus has been defeated, we have a moment to stop and celebrate. Afterwards, you will be busy. Every noble in southern Thedas is clamoring to meet you.
Well... now they're fucking here.
Oh, now they're lining up to meet me.
Such is the way of things. Previously, you were an upstart, a Dalish elf leading a band of rebels and heretics. Until Corypheus revealed himself, they could not see the single hand behind the chaos. Once he did, they knew. A Magister and a Darkspawn in one creature, the ultimate evil. Now you are the only power left standing. Enjoy the evening while you can, Inquisitor.
I will. We played another round of cards. That was fun. Oh, of course we're gonna have to talk with everybody.
Am I imagining it? Or do we have a moment to breathe?
Corypheus is definitely gone. I was there.
You should hear the stories they're telling in the barracks. The pride in their voices. Some of the soldiers have requested leave to return home, but many would follow us still. You are proof that the Inquisition has made a difference, and that we will continue to do so.
Well,
That's why we're having this fancy party. Celebrate, Commander. You've earned it.
I will. Thank you. I should let you mingle. I'm sure everyone desires your attention. Enjoy the party, Inquisitor.
I will. Hey, Blackwall.
All this pomp and ceremony. Can't top seeing that bastard Corypheus burn. No matter what happens to me now, I can say I was there. I helped you bring him down.
It took all of us, but we did it.
I shudder to think where we'd be without you leading us. So now that you've saved the world, what's next? Hoping to put it all back together?
Well, might as well.
Someone has to fix things. Might as well be me.
If anyone can do it, you can. If you ever need my help, you know where to find me. I'll be ready.
Damn straight, Blackwall. Hey, Varric.
I've been starting to think about putting all this into a book. Right now I'm thinking, this shit is weird, the Inquisitor Llewellyn story. It's a working title.
Well,
I'm glad you've gone back to writing.
Well, nothing's certain until it's in print. I still haven't decided if I should do this book. As if anyone will believe this story if I tell it.
That's fair.
Not to mention I'll have my hands full with reconstruction and relief efforts in the free marches as soon as I get back.
well,
Don't divide your efforts. The people of the Free Marches are more important than a story.
As it happens, I agree with you. Kirkwall is in bad shape, and a lot of other city-states were hit hard by the war. I'm not leaving for a while yet, though. We'll have to get in at least one game of Wicked Grace before I go.
damn straight.
Charlie needs to win back some of his dignity.
Yes, indeed.
That was the Tevinterest Vint in the history of all Vints. The original mold from which subsequent Vints were cast. And I got to help kick the shit out of him.
Damn straight.
Good times, boss. Good times.
There's no one I would have rather had at my side, Bull.
Same here. I got to kill another dragon and fight a Vint. Those poor bastards on the ground had demons. The Ben Hathrath are still worried about the Inquisition's power. Happy Corypheus is dead, though. I expect they'll call me back for a more detailed report. Not many experts on demons and old magisters under the Q.
Well,
The Inquisition owes you a great deal.
Hey, you paid me a great deal. And we're not done yet. Corypheus was a busy guy. I figure we've still got some cleanup work to do.
not
But
much.
not tonight. Tonight, we get shit-faced one last time.
Hell yeah.
Us being alive, and the bad guys not.
Well,
Anan.
hell yeah. There's Cole.
He tried to bind me, but it failed. Did you see it? Did you see me? Demons abound when you tell them what they are so loudly that it's all they can hear. They have to be what you want. But I know who I am now. I am me, thanks to you.
Well, it's not just me.
You did it yourself, Cole.
Maybe I did. What happens next? Where do we go?
For tonight, we remind the world and each other that we're alive.
Yes. Because of you. Thank you for letting me stay.
You're welcome, Cole. Glad to have you.
Finally got a party, yeah? A bit of fun for saving the world. It's the least Andraste's herald deserves for making things normal again. Except for, you know, everything ever again. I mean, is this for us or for her? Or, you know, him? Because I was there and I still don't know what's real.
Well,
Couldn't it be his will and our effort? Perhaps miracles need a little help.
Well, what's the friggin' point of them then?
yeah.
Ugh, you sound like a sister. I guess you'd know by this point. Seems like you did it right, mostly.
Mostly.
Still some things to do yet, right? Because I'm in no hurry to go back to Valrio. That's where I was. You mind if people still stay around? Or whatever?
Well,
This is home, if you'll have it.
Shut at you. I I cry, I'm punching everyone. All right, enough of that. Is this a party or what? Raise them for winning. Big freaking heroes, Inquisitor. All of us.
Damn straight.
I was passing through the hall this morning and a serving girl saw me and squealed. Actually squealed, dropped her laundry and everything. Such a mess. She was completely breathless. You were at the battle with the evil one, weren't you? I didn't even get a chance to answer. She hugged me. Hugged me. This is your influence.
Well?
That's what happens when you're a hero.
Is that so? Must be why it's so unfamiliar. Mind you, I can't say I hate the notion of being the good Tevinter. I suppose you can't all be evil bastards. The blacksmith said that, and he spat when we first met. I hope my father hears. He will shit his small clothes from shock, I swear.
Well?
I appreciate everything you've done for us.
So you should. Being appreciated is a nice change of pace, though. I'm also pleased to come out of it alive. I wasn't expecting that.
You thought you'd die?
Didn't you? The hero dies in all the best stories. Anything else just sounds so implausible. I've decided to stay with the Inquisition. For now.
You will?
Tevinter lacks the presence of my best and only friend. It'll keep.
That's nice. Josephine.
Ugh, I should never have hired new caterers so late.
Leave it be, Josie. Everything's fine.
It is not! I'm so sorry, nothing's quite as it should be. Do you like the drinks? I'm not sure about them.
The drinks are fine. It's been a wonderful evening.
I hope you're not just saying that. You're not, are you?
No.
What a disaster. So much was late, the invitations to our guests barely went out at all, and it was so wonderful to prepare for a small banquet instead of the end of the world. Do you know what everyone is talking about tonight, from commoners to kings? Us. Dedas is discussing the success of the Inquisition.
Well?
You played no small part in our rise to power.
You had a role yourself, if I recall correctly. Truly, we will never forget those we lost. But for tonight, to victory.
To victory indeed.
Enjoying the refreshments? Josephine sent all the way to the capital for the petit four.
Ooh.
Oh, I love tiny cakes. And there's so many. Which should I try first?
I would avoid the dark ones topped with gold dust. Deep mushroom and anise. An awful combination, but it's quite popular in Val Royeaux. I believe they call it the exquisite misery. Ole. Why did we save her again? To you, Inquisitor, for all you've done.
How you doing? I clicked.
I can't believe it's over. It seemed an impossible task. Defy the Chantry, build the Inquisition from nothing, defeat a creature that would be a god.
Yeah.
And yet here we are, celebrating.
Well?
I wasn't sure we'd make it either.
A rather bizarre feeling, as if we've stumbled blindly into a forbidden future.
Better than the future the Envy Demon showed us.
Much better. I have news from the sequester. I believe the Chantry intends to name me Divine very soon. It would not have been possible without your support and friendship. It means a great deal to me.
Well?
I hope we'll remain friends once you're Divine.
That would please me greatly. I think back to how we first met, and here you stand. You are the Inquisitor, a symbol of hope and change to so many. And you are my friend. How did that happen, I wonder?
Still voting for Liliana to be.
You are a great man, and I will always stand at your side.
So much to do, my dear. Elections for Grand Enchanter must be held, and many of the circles lack even interim First Enchanters. It will take time, and it may not be possible to restore the history that was lost, but we will reinstate the circles. But that will wait. Are you enjoying the celebration? Josephine was in a frenzy arranging it.
Well,
as a matter of fact, I am.
It was tiny cakes,
Well,
apparently.
you should. It's a miracle we survived this ordeal.
Yeah?
Go mingle. The night is still young.
I sort of did already, but feel appreciative. We done? Oh, retire upon your quarters. Excellent. Well. I don't think there's much left. Other than deciding who's the next divine.
'Tis said that Corypheus woke after his long slumber and found the world gone awry. He fought to bring back those days of magic and shadow, to raise
I knew we were
himself as a
missing someone.
god and set things right. Now, we are left with a scar in the sky to remind us of what almost was. It tells us that a great victory against chaos was won, but left the world forever changed. Consider the mighty empire of Orlais, where Empress Celine remains on her golden throne. The civil war is ended and order finally restored. The Empress is unchallenged. But at what price? Blood drips from Celine's hands, and all her court know it. However, none are in a position to move against her. The Empire's ties to the Inquisition remain strong, both sides benefiting from the ongoing relationship. Some resent this, calling Celine the Inquisitor's puppet, though they do not do so openly. Orlais prospers, and soon forgets that it could very easily have been otherwise. The Grey Wardens of the South slowly rebuild in the months following the events at Adamant. They declare it time for the Order to emerge from the shadows, to join the rest of humanity in fighting their ancient foes. Rumors abound that they severed ties with their leaders at Weishaupt, and that a bitter war now rages between them. What becomes of Stroud is unknown, save that all news out of Weishaupt soon ends. Does the sudden silence indicate a battle within, or something far worse? 1 month after the defeat of Corypheus, the Chantry names Cassandra as successor to the Sunburst throne. Given the name Divine Victoria, she immediately enacts reform, a new Templar order, and a new circle of Magi. The Seekers of Truth are rededicated to their purpose of protecting the innocent. A proclamation of support for the Inquisition is issued, recognizing its service to all of Thedas. Despite her popularity, the new Divine's reforms are seen by some as going too far. Those Templars of the Inquisition who were recruited at Therenfall Redoubt are left with a choice. Some return to the Templar Order under the new Divine, but the rest elect to shed their allegiance forever. Under the watchful eye of Commander Cullen, these men and women form the core of the Inquisition's strength for years to come. And what of the Inquisition itself? Its military might has grown, now rivaling that of kingdoms. Fear of the Inquisition's army has become the true source of its power. I leave Skyhold now, knowing that power will continue to grow. The Inquisitor is a symbol to many, a leader of the changing world order. To others, he has become a target. They linger in the shadows, waiting for their day to come. When it does, the Inquisition shall stand ready.
Well, that was such a lovely recap of all the things that we've done. And all our decisions and their outcome. I truly do love the music of this game, though. Well, there's nothing left. That's it. We've even done the DLC, because apparently the Deep Roads and the Frostback Basin were DLC, supposedly. At any rate, that was Dragon Age Inquisition. And we'll be moving on next time.
I knew you would come. You should not have given your orb to Corypheus, Red Wolf.
I was too weak to unlock it after my slumber. The failure was mine. I should pay the price. But the people... they need me. I am so sorry.
I am sorry as well.